That's another thing. Dude, that's just kind of how life goes these days, you know? You can't let it consume you. Can't let it consume you. You can only control what's actually in your control. Something that helped me with going through day-to-day things a little bit easier, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean they don't suck. All right. You can make the news if you try hard enough. I could. I could jump out this window right now and cause that. All right, so as I mentioned, if you guys weren't here for the little recap, we're literally walking into Kakariko Village for the first time in this playthrough. So we're gonna miss, or we're gonna catch up with some old friends if you've played some previous Zelda games. So let's go ahead and hop in. Me and Donkey, dude, I've never seen this man in my life. Of course, if you want to make your own elixirs, you'll need to use bugs, but not to mention some monster parts. Who is just the cleverest donkey in all the donkeydom? That's right, you. Oh dear, do you mean to tell me that you had not asked me to make elixirs? Say, I see you eyeballing the packs on my donkey. Want to see my goods? Let's see what this man's got. Fresh meat and vegetables straight from Kakariko Village. Only the best for you. Take your time and have a look. I've never run into this man in my life. This is crazy. Fortified pumpkin. Hearty truffles. You know what? We'll buy a few carrots. Screw it. So that way I don't have to steal some. Because I would, too. By the way, let me know if there's any issues with the audio or anything, y'all. If it's too low, that's fine. I can always adjust it. Hello, donkey. Y'all, that's Emily. And I say that, okay, because Emily likes to be a donkey. Or she wants to be a donkey. All right? I'm not calling her a jackass. All right? Before y'all start passing rumors around. Man, this game looks so good with the Switch 2 upgrade. It really, really does. If anybody's been considering replaying it, it's definitely a good time to do so. Definitely a good time to do so. We got a shrine up here. So you know what? Before we even talk to anyone, let's go and get that shrine real quick. That's one of my, it's one of the... Look at these two jamokes. Look at these two jamokes up there. Oh, yeah, we gotta go this way. Yes, Arlick, you can. Yeah, if you have a Switch 2, you can pay... I think it's either $5 or $10 for the upgrade. I can't remember exactly what it is. But yes, you can just pay for the upgrade for it. Which is nice. Even if you get the physical copy, they still let you do that. For what it's worth. Probably 80. Yeah, I think it's 70 for brand new with just the Switch 2 copy. Well, yours is in CAD, so it could be it could be more. I should say 5 or 10 USD. Is what I should say. Bah. All right. One of the benefits of doing the shrine first, in particular, is if I die as like Link in like my playthrough or anything like that, or if I need to just fast travel back here, I can just basically come right back to the spawn point, which is really, really nice instead of having to run all the way back to Kakariko Village. It's a little annoying. Is this stream pre-recorded? It is, yeah. Thank you for pre-screening your question with me, too. Actually really helped me out. Guys, Pasta Bones is a bot typing in chat. What's up, Haley? How are you doing today? All right, let's get this. What is even going to be in here? Oh, okay. Okay. We got ourselves a new shield. Right, so these tests of strength, they're a little different than the normal Guardians. I don't remember if this one actually shoots like the ones that you can reflect back, or if this is just one of the ones that just like spins around. I think it's just one of the ones that spins around, but that's fine. Okay, so they just want us to learn how to side hop. Pretty easy. Yeah, see? Oh, right. Dude, I shouldn't be damaging this. What am I doing? Attack me. There we go. I was going to say the horn went off, so that's how we know we did that correctly. We don't have to worry about doing it again and damaging our weapons. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Dude, I didn't know Link had these kind of acrobatics in him. You know what I mean? All right, so we'll just do the same thing, but we're going to pull back on the left stick this time. Easy. Unfortunately, the weapon is gone. No, you know what? I don't want to use that one. Let's use something cheap. Yo, what up, Andrew? How are you doing today, man? Oh, I do have to do the flurry. Okay. What up, Amber? Amber, you made it. Yes, you made it today, and not within like the last like few minutes or so. I'm happy you made it. We got our new yump emote. Yump, yump, yump. I remember that. I do not. I started a playthrough of Twilight Princess a few years ago, and I didn't finish it. It's just, I think I just got busy. I do want to replay it sometime, though. I would actually love to get the GameCube copy of it. What is going on with me? I don't know what it wants me to do. I was not paying attention. Maybe. At the end of the day, I could also hashtag emulate it, you know? Yeah, I don't know what this I wasn't reading it. What up, Ted? How's it going today? What up, good-looking gamer? Things are going well. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What up, Reggie? Not my first time playing Breath of the Wild, Reggie, but it's my first time on Switch 2, so like the upgrade and everything, like, oh, they want me to parry. There we go. Okay. They want me to parry. But yeah, Reggie, I hope you're doing well, man. I thought I had that. There we go. Okay. I always forget. I never even do that in combat. I kind of just use what is it? Like the flurry attacks and stuff like that. Build up your power and then release it to unleash. Okay, so that's just holding the Y. I almost said X. Xbox controller pilled. Dead. What up, Laura? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you and Emily had a good weekend. We did have a good weekend. Emily actually worked most of it. Or she at least worked. She worked yesterday? No, she worked Saturday. She worked Saturday, but I went over to no, she did not. No, she did not. She worked yesterday. There we go. Okay. And then I went over to my parents' house for a little bit on Saturday to pick up some stuff from moving. Do I want a guardian sword? Yeah. Yeah, I probably do. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the spear. That looks crisp. It is very nice. It's like, I think it's 100 and... Let me get the actual... I keep, like, spouting specs off. But I never remember... Okay. Let's see. But I don't remember exactly what it is. Yeah, so it's 4K. Oh, and it is 60 frames. It's not 120, so I was wrong about that. I was not wrong, or I was wrong about that. But it's in 4K, and it is crisp. It's much better than the 30 FPS I was playing it on before, so... You played it on the Wii U? I definitely did not play it on the Wii U. Until I had a Switch, I didn't even know it was out on the Wii U. Because I didn't have a Wii U when I was younger. I skipped that generation. Alright, we can skip that because it says the same thing. We got ourselves another spirit orb. The nice thing about being in Kakariko too is there's a statue. Well, I'll go show you guys. All of the main like towns or cities in this game, they have a statue they can walk up to get a blessing. Whether it's I don't know if we want to call it. Yeah, it's a blessing. It lets you do the stamina or a heart, which is really, or a heart. Yeah, a heart piece, which is really nice. But yeah, we'll just go down here. I remember this game is so nostalgic to me. Yeah, like I just sold mine for like, honestly, like it was like $80, I think, at my local game shop. I do know it's very easy to homebrew on there, though. There's a lot of good options. Yeah, so you need 4 spirit orbs to upgrade anything, but I just wanted to show y'all where it is. And it's got this little bib on. Yo, what up, Hanny? Brian, did you know a couple of days ago was the 40th anniversary? Is that true? I did not know that. I didn't know it was recent. I did not know it was that recent. Then let's do this. Hold. Guys, ready? Watch this. Yeah, and it gives you a Korok. Just from giving them an apple. It's like an offering. All right, let's talk to these two fools. All right, so we have Kato. You there, who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? Is that a Sheikah slate? But that would mean you are... No. It's not possible. Can it be? Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Of course, we have heard the legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. I wanted to play the Harry Potter from GameCube and couldn't buy them as digital, so decided to mine my Wii U. You can get GameCube games on The Wii U? I did not know that. Do the voices. I'm afraid that my voice is going to give out at some point, so I'm not going to do the voices today. Sorry. Yo, what up, Mallory? Thanks for checking in. Oh, man! How many of y'all do that same reaction? Huh? Is that... It's a Sheikah Slate. Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Lin... Oh, it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad with speaking. As for me, my name is Pay! Oh, my name is Paya. Phew. I got it out. I know I should be able to say that easily, seeing as how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been waiting your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. Dude, Link just has that effect on people.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
Yes. Yo, what up, Stars? How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What's the matter? You're looking at me as though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. It is I, courageous one, Impa. Surely you must at least remember the name Impa. Blank face, blank face. I see. So you've lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, that may actually be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come a bit closer. 100 years ago. Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then all alone, she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I've been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message. However, these words which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. The words of the princess... Are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good? Of course I am. Not a memory to your name. You are as intent as ever to charge forward with only courage and justice on your side. You've not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I'll recount for you all that has happened. I will hide my camera while this cutscene goes on, so enjoy it, y'all. It's a good one. It is a good one.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago.
Uh-oh.
Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts.
So cool.
They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. and thus the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the divine beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
Pretty good cutscene. A little bit of lore for you. A little bit of lore there for you. Yo, Hanny, thank you for the stream streak. I appreciate that. 100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That's what she said. Understood. It seems to me that your Sheikah slate is not yet complete. The Princess Zelda left you your guide and also your memory. Excuse me, the device that Princess Zelda left gave you a guide and some of your memories. Now let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hateno Village might be able to help you. Hateno Village? Show me where that sucker is. All right, so it's over to the east, over to the southeast. It's a small village, one of very few places that avoided suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. I actually love Hateno Village. I think it's so cute. I think it's super cute. You're Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Seek out Impa. Complete. Someone mentioned young Impa. We love young Impa. We love young Impa here. Know what to do after this first time I played, even though there is literally a guide. It's all right, Meg. It can be a little confusing getting back into it or playing it in the first place. Do not tell me the steel has slipped from your spine. What does that mean? I realize you have just awoken. I'm not suggesting that you defeat Calamity Ganon right this moment. For now, you should focus on getting that broken Sheikah slate fixed. Hurry to the research lab in Hateno Village. I'm doing this so I think it'll mark it on... All right, enough chatter. Show me Prince Sidon. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who Ganon defeated. The divine beast Van Rudanya, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. The divine beast Va Medo, controlled by Rivali of the Rito. The divine beast Va Ruta, controlled by Mifa of the Zora. And the divine beast Va Naboris, controlled by Urbosa of the Gerudo. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beast to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen away by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them to your... I didn't see what it said at the end there. Before I hit A, that's on me. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. That's why I went back and I went to go talk to her about the divine beast, even though I said understood. If I didn't do that, it wouldn't have marked the beast on the map, and I realized that after. So, it makes sense to be able to do that. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet with each leader there. In any case, if you ever lose your way, simply look to your Sheikah Slate to guide you. Alright, so we're going to go to Hateno Village, y'all. Princess Zelda is fighting Calamity Ganon all alone. You're the only one who can save her. The only one who can save Hyrule. Now go. You must. Alright, damn, bro. Yes. Wait. What up, Paya? Y'all, there's actually, I think there's one thing that I think y'all are forgetting about. Y'all are lusting over Prince Sidon over here, but, oops. I think there's, we got a little bit of a better option. We got a little, well, not a better option, but she's just saying that Calamity Ganon is ducking smoke. I believe that. I do believe that. Oh, the Chico. Guys, look at this. Ow, cock. Throw that sucker over there. Ice, thank you for the 15 stream streak. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Taba over Sidon? I don't even remember what Taba looks like, to be honest with you, off the top of my head. I do remember Sidon. I do remember Sidon. Does it drop anything? No, it doesn't after it goes. Okay. Not the bird. Oh, Taba. Yes, I remember. The emo one, right? The emo one. Y'all, look at this. Isn't that pretty? Blue Nightshade. All right, let's see. I forget what she even wants for me to open this. Isn't it rupees? Boy. Sweet boy. Please. Please listen to my story. I'm the great fairy Kotera. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 100 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. I don't have 100, I'm sorry. I don't have 100. I have 67. I have 67. The horny fairy mountain, and it is too. No big deal. Or 1000%. All right, how do I zoom out on this? Oh, it's the right stick. Oh, I am zoomed out. So we need to get to Hateno Village, which I need to track on my map because now it's tracking the beasts over here. Is that in? Dude, I can never remember how to do this thing. It's always a learning curve getting back into this. Don't trust her. I trust her with my life. I trust her with my life. Dude, am I going crazy right now? Where are the quests? Adventure log me thing. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I pressed the wrong thing. Then locked memory. So they want me to go Hateno Village. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. It's marked. So we're good to go. So we'll just start adventuring over that way. Do I have anything? I don't have anything closer, but that's all good. I feel like I could turn this up a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. If that ends up being too loud, y'all, let me know. Oops. And I can always adjust it. But I think this will be good. I can just hear the music a little bit better, personally.
Oh, stop booing.
What the hell?
There's nothing wrong with it. There are
6, 7. Guys, stop saying that.
Dozens!
Stop saying that. Megan, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good one. Hello. Guys, we're playing Breath of the Wild. We're literally just, we just got through Kakariko Village. We just talked to Impa. Thank you for shouting Megan out. If anybody's from my chat and y'all don't follow Megan, why the hell not? She's a legend, okay? She's a legend. But thank you for tossing the raid over. I appreciate it. Dead. Not dead. Sorry. Jed, thanks for checking in. It's not dead, dude. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. That was a threat. It wasn't a threat, I swear. I swear it. Hey, but I was just about to DM you to ask when the Chatterbait sponsored stream will be. I'll be cutting that part out of the YouTube video, otherwise it's going to get demonetized. That's a good question, man. You know what, man? It's a good question. I think we'll do an exclusive stream on there within the next couple of weeks. I think we'll do an exclusive stream on there in the next couple of weeks. How does that sound to you? What up, Charlotte? Yeah, I don't know why the check-in thing isn't working. It looks broken. What up, Stoned? Stoned, we're playing Zelda again. Can you believe it, man? You all heard it. I did. Yeah, they did. They did. Don't, guys. Step off, you stupid bat wannabes. But yeah, to anybody that wasn't here, I did upload the VOD from when we started the playthrough. It's on YouTube. It's on my main channel. I just decided to upload the whole thing there. So if anybody wants to catch up at any point, you can do that. It's just basically going through the plateau, figuring out who the old man on the plateau is. But we're on day 2 now, which is a lot of fun. So we're getting over to Hateno Village to... we're repairing our Sheikah Slate. He picked monetization over your freedom of speech. 1000%, dude. If you're not trying to sell out in this day and age, then we can't, you know, then what's the point in complaining about the economy? You know what I mean? You got to sell out to make that money. You got to get that guap. They said the best time was yesterday, but the second best time is now. On that note, I'm going to go run an errand. Later, ABS. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. It is, yes, this is on the Switch 2. This is the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild. Okay, so we'll just mark this since we're seeing it. Might start a new save. Meowie, it is worth it. I did just look it up, by the way. I told them we're skipping TCon and doing a road trip, and I can't wait for it, dude. TwitchCon last year, I said this when I came back. TwitchCon was... It just didn't... I don't know. The actual convention itself doesn't feel worth it. It just does not feel worth it. The aux? Megan, we had a shared playlist. Okay. You're not taking over the shared playlist, all right? We all put music into that. She also says she's not going if Emily will be there. Emily will be there. I hate to break it. I hate to break it to y'all. Yes. Yeah, somebody told me they were doing, like, underwear ads the other day, Teddy. But, Teddy, what's going on? I hope you're having a good day today. It's worth it, Casey. It's not always about where your destination is. Sometimes it's about the journey and getting there, you know? Which is something I realized as I've gotten older in life. Like that road trip through... Oh, you're right. Yeah, the volume issues. Yeah, it's hard for me because I didn't realize... That's actually... It's funny that you say that. I'm not used to driving in such a big vehicle. So the music was like blaring in my ears because the speaker's like right here. But the people in the back couldn't hear it as well. And I didn't know that until, like, we were, like, halfway through the road trip. Yeah. Does the whistle run still work, or did they remove it? Stone, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea because I've never done that glitch, and I don't care to. This game means too much to me to try to, like, skip through and make things a little too fast. You know what I mean? But, I have no idea. I'm assuming it's still there. Like, I feel like they really just reskinned this game. They put it into 4K, and it is 60 FPS, so amending what I said last time that it was 120, it's 60, which makes sense. So that means it was probably running at 30. Yeah, I don't think I would ever speedrun a Zelda game, to be honest with you. I don't think I would ever speedrun a Zelda game. I feel like the series means a little too much to me. I am doing a slow run. What up, Dev? How are you doing today, bro? It's good to see you. I am excited to be playing this again, though. It was my favorite game I've ever streamed on the channel. One of. It's definitely top 2. The other one I would put up there, honestly, it's probably New Horizons. I still love streaming New Horizons. It is nice to take a little bit of a break, but... Remember when you guys told me that the horses couldn't die when you shoot them with arrows? When I did my last playthrough of this game? Y'all remember that? Yo, what up, Tay? How are you doing today? Happy Monday. I hope you're having a good one. How are the Goldenrod speedruns going? Have you gotten a chance to do one yet? Sorry if I missed them. Watch on stream. That's what my goal was. I'm doing a bunch of playthroughs. If anybody didn't see the I posted a YouTube video. Damn, that was rough. Oh, stop rolling. Stop rolling. I posted a YouTube video. It's titled My Future with Streaming. And it basically just goes over what our content plan is going to be for this year. So, a lot of playthroughs in the pipeline. I think, by the way, I'm actually adding a playthrough to the Mushroom Marathon in May. For those that are... Because I realized I'm pretty sure I left a big omission in there, and I did not include Yoshi. So, I'm going to do Yoshi's Story, and here's why I'm doing Yoshi's Story. I can finish that in one stream. Just to say that we did it. Because, I'm going to be honest, y'all, I like playing Yoshi games, but the music sometimes drives me crazy. It sometimes drives me crazy. The Valentine... Well, it wouldn't be for Valentine. It would just be a dating game in general. If I'm able to do that. But at the moment, I'm just focused... That would happen in the summer if I was to do that. What up, Kendi? The DLC of this game made me cry. It's a really good game, man. It's really, really good. I was thinking I might do the Trials of the Sword at the end of this playthrough, like running back in and doing that. I was thinking about it. I wasn't 100% sold on it yet, but if you guys are interested in it, maybe we do it. Just to add it in as like a part of the playthrough or whatever. I know it is really fun. It is very, very fun. But no, Megan, I agree with you. Did you tell them where we're going, Megan? You should do a PS5 giveaway. I don't feel like getting any of you a PS5, to be completely honest, man. The last time somebody won a Switch on this channel, they lost it for 2 years. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I don't even think Tiff's here right now. I shouldn't be throwing little jokes out like that if she's not here. Oh yeah. That's totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. It's like two that have been on my bucket list for a long time, but there's a third one that I feel is typically very underrated. When it comes to national parks, like I feel like nobody ever mentions Glacier in the capacity that they should. Like I feel like it's because it's right in like that same vicinity. I feel like it doesn't get the same respect that the other two of the other parks do. But it is beautiful. It's gorgeous. But yeah, I think skipping TwitchCon, it's... Well, you know what? Oh, we're going down here. Skipping TwitchCon itself will probably save me, like... If I had to do the math in my head, I think it was at least like $1,200 to put towards, like, the road trip. Which will be very, very nice. I think it was about $1,200. And just for the record... That's not even including... I bought, like, 2 things in Artist Alley. That's not even including any of that. Or even... That was just booking things. Like, San Diego is expensive, but you know what? It's more the flights and the lodging. It's more the flights and the lodging than anything, like the Airbnb. Where... Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way now. Hold on. Am I going the wrong way? Well, we'll find out. Whatever. We'll find out. We'll go this way. You have to go up. True. Yeah, and TwitchCon tickets, they were, what was it? It was like $150 or something like that for just the tickets. Also, what did Meg say? Sorry. Oh, that's awesome, Meg. That is awesome. Yeah, especially, I know the tickets sold out last year for the one day. The one day entry. So a couple people ended up buying I don't know if it was a couple. Might have just been. Honestly, I think Emily might have ended up having to buy the 3-day one because she missed out on the initial sale of the 1-day tickets. But lesson learned. I think I can get up here. Yo, what up, Courtney? Yeah, the hotel and food. Honestly, I think we were all pretty much in agreement for the most part. Like, we didn't really care as much where we ate as much as as much as long as we could get food. Like, I think, to be completely honest, y'all, I think we lived off of Taco Bell for like a solid 5 days. At least I'm just going to Taco Bell because we were trying to get something as cheap as possible. Okay, yeah, we gotta get over there. Take it nice and slow. Yeah, I try to do the same thing, Megan. Like, I think the most expensive meal I think I've ever actually had going out was when we went to Olive Garden. I think that was the most expensive one that I've had going out with people from, like, Twitch. You should avoid the thorns. True. There's actually, there's an Olive Garden right near Emily and I. We haven't been. Olive Garden is like, you go once every 5 years. Dude, they give you way too much, man. They give you way too much. This is Breath of the Wild, Courtney. It's Breath of the Wild, the Switch 2 edition. There we go. Yeah, so I was mistakenly going down. So we can get up that way. We'll reach the top. No. No, not most expensive. I don't even know what my most... I've never been to, like, a fancy restaurant. You know what I mean? But I'm talking more, like, individual meals. I'm not talking about, oh, I'll, like, pick up the tab if it's, like, a little celebration or, like, a gathering or, like, something like that, you know? But, like average per meals, the most expensive that I've probably done, I don't know, maybe it averaged, like, $60 for, like, each meal, which is a lot. Yo, what up, Kel? How are you doing today? I have a second and third stomach specifically for pasta. Oh my god, that's crazy. I would love to, Casey, and I'm gonna be... I was telling Emily this recently. I I will miss San Diego, but I've been so many years in recent memory now that it's fine. Would love to go there in the future. If it's not at TwitchCon, I would prefer it's not in San Diego. Excuse me. And the specific reason for that is I've just been to San Diego so many times, and I would love to experience other cities. But there's a part of me that will miss San Diego. You know, I will miss it a little bit, but I feel like we've seen a lot of what that it's had to offer. You know, we've done a lot of like the little parks that are in there and the beach and everything. But the best memories that I have in San Diego that don't involve like the actual convention itself, because there are fun moments in there, right? There are fun moments at the convention. My favorite part is just like the days at the beach, or, you know, we pick like a night to go out. We have like a few drinks or something like that. Those are usually like my two favorite combos when we just get lost like adventuring for like a day. We have like a very loose plan. Grab like sushi after. Welcome to join my Germany trip. Dude, I might take you up on that. Yes. So if they might have one on this side of the continent, I feel like for TwitchCon, they try to choose. They're definitely not afraid to choose one side of the country or the other. I just don't see them doing it on the East Coast. Or in, like, the Central, to be honest with you. Because Twitch is based out over there. You know what I mean? 15, it was all-you-can-eat sushi place. I mean, listen, that's pretty fire. Sushi can get pretty expensive if it's good sushi. Teardrops on my guitar. Did you kiss the princess yet?
Well, excuse me, princess.
No, I don't even know if she's alive still. I haven't seen her. I don't even know if she's alive right now. Regional map extracted. Perfect, dude. Okay. So we got the Sheikah sensor, and now we can make our way over to Kakariko Village. And they say that there's somebody there that can fix our Sheikah slate. TwitchCon Topeka? What up, Dev? Dude, we got 2 devs in the chat right now. That's crazy. I'm happy you have that soundbite. Yeah, I gotta pull that out every once in a while. Once per stream, at least. The sensor indicator has been placed near the minimap. Search for shrines by moving in the direction with the strong... Oh, I've got the sensor now. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. So, for those that didn't know, I believe in the Switch 1 version, again, it's not a huge thing, but it's the little thing, so I think it's nice that they did upgrade it a little bit on Switch 2. I don't believe from a distance that these actually spun. Which, again, that's not a huge thing. It very clearly was not a deal breaker for me. But it is just, it's kind of nice to just see, like, it's a little more immersive like that. You know what I mean? You're checking out the Zelda Notes app? Yes, I do want to do that. I just don't know if I have any yet. So let's pull it up real quick and let's take a peek. If I do have any Zelda Notes so far, I would like to share them because I have that program for stream to be able to look through. So let's take a peek here. Voice memories. Do I have any voice memories? I've never done this before. You may come upon voice memories as you explore the game's world. Oh! I'm not playing this game. I know, Megan, seriously. If they stop these from spinning for so-called performance purposes, I'm done. Okay, so I just found this out about the voice memories, and I'm going to go to big screen real quick so I can show y'all. Because I didn't know this about the Zelda Notes app. Apparently, you need to keep it open right here for the voice memories, at least. Because you can't go back and listen to them unless you're right near them. So, as for other notes, I don't see them in here at the moment. You need to keep it open for everything. Yeah, and that's totally fine. I can definitely do that. I do like in here, too. This is a nice little added feature. This was a nice little added feature. One last thing that I'll show you guys, and then we'll get back to heading to Kakariko Village. They have your play data in here for, like, as you play through, or you do, like, a playthrough. Something cool. There's little achievements in here. So you get, like, medals, and it records all your stats. Like, the amount of time you've actually spent in this version of Hyrule. The amount of times you've died, which is... I've died 422 times, which makes sense from the master mode. Let's see here. Yeah, there's some pretty cool stats in here. There are some pretty cool stats. But yeah, I like the little achievements in here, even if they are built through the app. I don't know. It's kind of cool to be able to look through it. Kind of cool. Yo, what's up, Ed? How are you doing today? And I'm sorry to disappoint you about the Pokemon White news. We're still going to be playing through it. I just you guys know I'm a Kanto guy. I gotta play through Gen 1 if it's coming to the Switch 2. You know what I mean? My goal with Fire Red is to, I want to complete the decks. Fire Red. I'm a red version guy, Ellie. 1000%. We're gonna do Fire Red. So we'll do that. We're gonna complete the decks. We're gonna go through and we're gonna obviously beat like the Elite Four, everything like that. Try to become Kanto champion. And I think it should be fun, man. I don't think it'll be, luckily there's only like 100 and I think no, there's actually over, because it's technically Gen 3. There's over 150 Pokemon in there. And luckily Emily is so somewhere you can do online trading with these ports. I've heard otherwise, but I don't think you realize. Megan, please tell me. And I think if I'm thinking of the phrase you're going to say, I think I recognize it, but I don't realize how much I say it until I look at clips. Wait. Okay, so there's a shrine around here. Is it, I'm sorry for lying? No, that's not what I was going to guess, by the way. Okay, so I think the shrine is up top here. I had an AC question. I don't know if you've run it into it or not. If you don't mind. Oh, yeah, of course. Also, I saw you set up your Wii. That's awesome. And everything like that. You're right, Megan. I do say that. Hold on a minute. Dude, she just started yapping at me for no reason. Hold on a second. Hold on a damn minute. That was crazy. Dude, she started screaming at me. All right, my bad. Excuse me, princess. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share this so you guys can see it. The passkey. What the hell? Oh, is it because I'm on a new internet? I think that is why. Oh, I can do a QR code. One sec, y'all. I want to do this so you guys can experience it too, in case anybody hasn't seen some of the Zelda notes. Let's view download. Don't I already have this? Yeah, I do. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I do say that a lot, Megan. You're right. You're right. Maybe I gotta stop. Maybe I need to grow up. Start the broadcast. Is this working? Hold on. Yo, what up, Victoria? How are you doing today? Hope you're good. Everything on your screen, including notifications, will be recorded. Go to application. I don't know if this is working properly. Well, I'd like to access your camera. Okay, let's try that. There we go. I think I got it now. Right? No, it's not working. So I will play... I'll just play the Zelda voice note into the microphone so you guys can hear it. And then I'll work on getting that reset up. I think it's because I switched internet. Or I moved, so... I think that's the main reason why. Alright, you guys can listen to Zelda. I'll shut up for a second.
Peace reigns supreme in Hateno Village. It's easy to see why, with all the farmland. Yet, they have little sense of the impending crisis of the calamity. Perhaps the best measure is to increase the number of soldiers at Fort Hateno. Or perhaps not. No. Instead, I should begin by speaking with the mayor about putting guards at the village entrance.
Cool. Okay, so that was the first memory that I actually received right there. That was the first one. That was the first one that I've come across because I didn't have it open. I've never heard them before. Yeah, Reggie, I got you. Fire the VA. You don't like the VA? You don't like her because she's British. I think we're doing the same route, August-September split. If you don't get rain in September, it looks like you just save and change the date back a year until you get rain. Do you know if that's right? Because I went back 5 years before I got rain. It is, Tay. It is, unfortunately. Just make sure that you're doing... what I would do is if you have to go back in previous years, I would change the date and just make sure you're going back to 1159. Because when you go back to and if you're already doing that, excuse my over explanation. It's the actual chance of rain flips when the months change. So that if that's causing you some issues, that might be part of it. But it's a 50-50 shot. It's not like there's no like big guarantees to be able to No, I wasn't doing that. Okay, yes, yep. It's all about the month calendar change, so that's why. That's probably why. It is a pain, though. I get ya. Isn't the VA just doing a... Wait, who is the VA? Also, if I missed any messages, I do apologize. Feel free to repost, y'all. I played through Fire Red as a kid. I don't know if it just never really got into it, though. I did really enjoy playing through Let's Go on the Switch. I mean, here's the thing, right? I feel like, depending on... I feel like Fire Red is, like, very much a product of its... I love Gen 3. To me, Gen 3 is, like, the peak Pokemon design, the engine that they used. I just felt it felt like more of, like, a classic JRPG, like, the 8-bit style or, like, the bit art style. With the open world or the larger scale that they do with a lot of Pokemon games now, I feel like I struggle to have that same feel, but a lot of the older ones, like they were a little, it's not even as much about the challenge as it is the feel of it, like the classic like JRPG kind of like aesthetic that they have going on with it. You know what I mean? Or like, have you played Polished Crystal? It gives stupid. It is just a Michigan accent. It is just a Michigan accent at the end of the day. That's what they all sound like in Michigan. You go to Ann Arbor one time, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so we'll take a peek. So this actually is a little cool mechanic in here. Also, side note, I didn't have crystal as a kid, but I did have silver, so I had silver and my brother had gold. You actually use the controller to control this. You talking about my accent? Yeah, you guys have like a British core kind of like accent. Dude, my phone is like chirping because I still have the Zelda notes thing on. Michigander. Let me take a gander. Whoop. Oh. Ay, papito. That was my bad. All right, we'll get it this time. It's been a minute since I've done this one. All right, go back this way. You know what I've not tried yet? I've not tried, and this is just reminding me of that slightly. There's, you can use the there's like a Joy-Con version of Mario Tennis Fever, and I've not tried that yet. But I imagine it's probably very similar to, like the Wii Sports kind of like vibes. All right, let's just inch this around the corner. Which an inch can be a lot sometimes, so... Stop! All right, we're gonna twist the controller like this. Ready, guys? Mother... Yeah, they are tough and handheld. Yo, sounds good, Ghost. I got you, bro. Oh, wait, it's still there. Wait. I thought it fell off. I thought it fell off. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's go. Keep on rolling, buddy. Yo, sounds good, Charlotte. Thank you for chilling. I appreciate the lurking. Can I stop this thing from chirping at me? Enable sensor sound? Yeah, I turned that off. That was incredibly annoying. I did see there's a chest up here, so we're gonna go grab that chest before we finish this up. Actually, I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can get up here. How am I supposed to get that, then? How do they normally do that? Hold on, let's go take a... Maybe it's that way? Just realized you could just bop the ball and just turn the maze and be done with it. Wait, really? Am I okay to say... You can say it. I might not do it that specific way, but you're fine to say it, man. That's totally fine. We are... I don't want to say backseating friendly, but we are tip friendly now in this chat. Was the ball supposed to get the chest? I don't think so. Oh, this should work. Get up! There we go. There we go. I was gonna say it looked way too
anniversary.
way
Am I showing on?
Yo, what up, Matrix? Matrix, this is how we met. Isn't that crazy? Dude, full circle. We're back on Breath of the Matrix. Thank you for the 30. That's almost 3 years. That's crazy, man. I hope we're having a good morning so far. Good morning. Good day, mate. Sorry about that. Disrespectful. I've never solved this puzzle without cheesing it. Really? Yeah, apparently it's a lot easier than I thought it was. So you can, lowering the, I guess you didn't even have to do that. I guess I just had to jump across with the paraglider. You know what I mean? Y'all, don't forget to tell a loved one about the stream today. It's important. G'day, mate. Disrespectfully. I meant it respectfully. Hold on. Somebody missing here. There's somebody missing. And he's not been on for many days now. Here you go, little guy. He's with us. He's with us always now. You get to smack the ball into the air. There are some pretty fun ones. I personally prefer the shrines in this game to the ones in Tears of the Kingdom. That's just my opinion. I like the style of puzzle more. I feel like in this game, there's puzzles. How do I phrase this? I feel like I have to use my brain more in this one, whereas in Tears of the Kingdom, you can kind of just brute force everything with the abilities. Does that make sense? Is the fucked up Mario still in the background? Yeah, he's still back there. Him and Jay had a night, bro. They had a night. They had a night and a half. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. They had themselves they ended up on a bender. Okay, so now that we've got this shrine, we can fast travel back and forth now. We can go up here to the science lab in Hateno Village. So crazy. I miss the monk poses being all different. Yeah, it's a nice little Easter egg, right? Another thing that a lot of people maybe they missed or they haven't heard it before, and I know I mentioned it last stream. One cool thing about all of the different shrine names is some of them are named after the developers. They just have all of the letters scrambled. And some of them are named after other, like, Zelda Easter eggs or Nintendo brand Easter eggs and stuff like that. So, but it's pretty cool. They put a lot of different developer names that are scrambled in there that have worked on the Zelda series, as well as, like, items or, like, other characters and stuff like that. So I thought that was a nice little homage to the Zelda series. Again, with this kind of, like, being the intended love letter to the entire series itself, with it being its first actual, like, open world game. I know they kind of tried it with, like, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker a little bit, but this is the first, like, truly open one. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool to kind of celebrate that a little bit, you know? Because I think this game came out, it was like the 25-year anniversary, right? It was right around that. If it was, well, it was 2017. So it would have been, yeah, like 20 or 21 year anniversary. No, 24 or 25 year. No, sorry, 20 or 21. I'm getting Pokemon and Zelda anniversaries mixed up because Ted came in and let us know it was just the 40-year anniversary of the Zelda series. Yeller, do you have amiibos for Epona? I have, let's see, I have this one. I have the Majora's Mask one. Do you guys want me to scan this right now? I have not scanned an amiibo yet, at least in this playthrough. Where is the... I just do it in here. I think I just do it here, right? Am I crazy? I think I am crazy. I was crazy once. Y'all, how do you do the amiibos? Does anyone remember? I thought you just held it. You need the rune. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yep. Brian, are you older than Zelda? No, I'm not older than the Zelda series. Holy shit. Sorry. Dude, Zelda just... It scared me again.
The mayor lamented struggling to find a buyer for this vacant home due to the distance from the village center. I do recall Pura wanting a place where she could devote herself to research without any prying eyes.
Thank you, Zelda, for that. Thank you. I'm actually older than Zelda. You are. Dude, I'm going to be honest, ABS. I would have never guessed that. I would have never... ABS, I thought you were younger than me. I mean, listen, at the end of the day... I know we always, like, joke saying, like, you know, this and that, like, oh, ancient, you're old as hell, dude. Well, they actually do mean that for me, and it's not about the physical age. It's actually, I think it's about a mental thing. So, Yeah, more than anything. I always thought you were younger than me. Is that why you tease me so much? No, I'm just kidding. So I do need to get... Actually, I think we do that after. We don't do it yet. I think we need to go in here and speak, and then we do the fire after. We do the fire. I am by 4 years. Yeah, so if it's 40 years old... It's making me think now. If it's 40 years old... So it would have come out in, like, the 80s? Like, around the time that Mario did. Because I believe it's also the 40-year anniversary of Super Mario. So I don't know if they came out the same year or within 2 years or whatever it was. That means it was like the 10-year anniversary around when I was born. Like when I first played Ocarina of Time, which kind of makes sense. Hello, child. Good evening. This is the Tenno Ancient Tech Lab. Do you have some business with the director? That's right. The director is in the back. A terribly busy person, that one. Please try to keep it brief. Good evening. I imagine you've never been seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? We've gathered all of Hyrule's known literature on ancient civilizations here. As for the actual number of books, well, is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah? There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. Stasis. Magnesis. Yes, yes. The remote bomb and Cryonis. And what else? Let's see. So that's it for the runes, but, strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. Where are my manners? I literally forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are Link, right? You know my name? Lady Impa caught me up to speed. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah slate will appear, and you must do all you can to help him. He'll be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director, listen, Ms. Director. This is a real Sheikah slate. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced our director. Ms. Pura happens to be right over there. As the Tenno Ancient Tech Lab Director, Ms. Pura is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. Check it. I have the utmost respect for Ms. Pura and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see the director may look like a young girl, but, well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should talk to Ms. Pura herself. I'm a child of 84 and it's all good. I will never deny having said this. I do not think you resemble anyone from The Cure. Thank you, ABS. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Super Mario was 85. Oh, so it was within a year of each other. That's crazy. I have a Mario shirt that says 1985 on it. Dude, that's fire. Bedtime. Yo, later, Ellie. I will make sure I upload this to YouTube. When I get it, I'll get it cleaned up a little bit. I just take the intro out and if I take like little breaks and stuff, I usually just edit that part out. So that way nobody misses like the gameplay or like the little, I feel like that's one nice thing about playthroughs. You get the little conversation when it's like streaming and stuff like that. I personally like that. I know there's some people that prefer, I just want to see the gameplay, discussions about gameplay. It's not how I'm going to do things. It's not how I'm going to do things. Hey, are you surprised? The director of this laboratory is not Simon, it's me. Snappity snap. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of restoration? What up, text? Looks ominous with the Brian period. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your... Oh, I already read that. You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with that look? You do still remember me, right? What the hell? Matrix! What the hell? Thank you for the 5 gifted. Just want to say that without the stream in this game, the last 2.5 years would have looked very different. I'm so grateful to this whole community and Brian. This is one of the best corners of the internet to be. Matrix, that's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Y'all can put a Rager B1 Yump or a Rager B1 Love in the chat. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm doing both. I agree with you, personally. I think I'm very blessed to have the group of people around me that I do. Everybody in this community, no matter how I've met them or how they've stumbled into like this stream or found me through other streams or anything like that. I think it's important to recognize that. So thank you, Matrix. This game means a lot to me, which is why I'm trying to, I'm not half-assing this playthrough. It means a lot to me. Truly. This playthrough in itself kind of changed my life a little bit when I did my first playthrough of it on stream. Like it really did. At least in that time period. You know what I mean? I met more people through my initial playthrough of this that are still around than, besides Animal Crossing, basically any other playthrough that I've ever done, which is kind of crazy. Yo, what up, Silene? But again, Matrix, thank you so much. That was very, very kind. Silene, good evening. Really? Well, I'm so shocked I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely into the Slumber of Restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me? Nah, I don't remember. Oh, yes, if y'all don't know, Matrix does stream. You guys should follow Matrix. As expected. After 100 years in the Slumber of Restoration, subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Aren't you a child? How very rude. Or perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs, but the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are, after 100 years, here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength every passing moment, and to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, you've got the courage to try. And to help the one true hero, I, the one and only Pura, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah Slate. And what do you say to that? Yes, please. I knew you'd say that. All right, then. First, I need you to run an errand for me. What's with that look on your face? You didn't think I'd fix your Sheikah Slate for free, did you? I did think that. Post-slumber of restoration, subject is plagued by presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Let me explain what this errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall just outside this laboratory? Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also use it to light our furnace? This sweet little guidance stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if young women these days still say something like sweet and little. What is up with that dialogue? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, then. I'm counting on you for that blue flame. All right, I got you, Pura. I got you, Pura. Oh, by the way. So for those that don't know, I helped. I was coaching on a stream for 70 Star a little bit yesterday with Fire Dragon. Do you guys want to see? I didn't know that I had a voice changer on. Do you guys want to see what I sounded like? This was not a bit. I did not intend to do this. Do you guys want to hear what I sounded like in front of like 350 people yesterday? Hold on a second. Dude, I was so embarrassed and I couldn't help but laugh because it was very, very funny. Let me try to find it. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to play this real quick. How long did he let me know right away. But it was very, very funny. Hold on a second. I'll just play this. No. He let me know immediately. I think he was just stunned because he didn't expect this.
On the personal phone. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Brian!
Dude, it's so good to talk to you. We haven't talked out loud to each other since TwitchCon 2022, man.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What happened to your voice?
What do you mean? What's up with it?
Dude, I had no idea. It was not a bit. I swear.
Oh no, man.
Do you have a voice changer on?
Oh yeah, I might. Let me check.
Dude, even I was laughing and it auto-tuned my laugh. So funny. So funny. Thank you for checking in, Matrix. I did see this also. Redeemed fact about Brian. Favorites. Should I walk out of work? Yes or yes? Tex, I say yes. Favorite what? Specifically, Tex. What do you have a specific like topic of like favorites of something? I love talking about myself. But no, it was a great time yesterday. He was just too stunned to speak. I like when he shook his head like that. It was very funny. And I actually remembered after the stream how that happened. Now just pick a favorite to share that maybe you haven't before. Okay. I can do that. I'm gonna pick one of my favorite moments with my dad and my brother. My dad used to do, it was this sweet little like tradition that he started doing. Like once every month, he would take my brother and I out, and he would bring us to like a different little donut shop. One nice thing about New England, there's plenty of donut shops. You've got Dunkin', you've got Honeydew. There's other like smaller ones that are in there. But every month on like the second Saturday or whatever it was, he would take us to have a donut and then like get like I was not old enough to be drinking coffee, so I would get like a milk or like a chocolate milk or like something like that. And he would just take us and he would just ask us like little questions, and then but also he would tell us like little stories from like his childhood or just like a nice little like bonding experience. And those were some of my favorite like moments with my dad. He's still around. I want to specify this. It sounds like he's gone, because this is some of my favorite moments with my dad. But no, I think anytime I drive by a Honeydew donut now, I think of those little moments, and they were just very sweet. Because he would wake us up at like 6:30 a.m. and we would just drive somewhere. And he would never tell us which one we were going to or anything like that. And I don't know. It was just very, very sweet. So those were some of like my favorite little moments with my dad, apart from him being a coach or just like obviously like, you know, being my dad in general. I don't know. I've been thinking about those. There's a lot of Honeydew out where I'm living now, so I think about them whenever I drive by now. I like that you sound like a yo-yo-yo when you say yo-yo-yo. I have a question. What up, Laura? Laura, what's your question? Better not be toxic. But hopefully that suffices, text. Hopefully you enjoyed that little one. It's like I said, I hold those little moments. I try to think back on those little moments when I can, you know. Oh, sorry. I blacked out. I thought you were actually gonna ask me a question, but I should know better, dude. You hate my ass. I should have known better. My stream's super lagged. No. Well, hopefully it's recovering now. But yeah, I don't think I've ever shared like that little tradition that we used to do on stream before. So in my 5 years of streaming, I've shared a lot. So I had to reach back into the bag for that one. I had to reach back into the bag for that one. I don't hate you. Likely story. Nah, I'm just kidding. What the? No, take that one back. The hell? Let's see. I think we're going this way. I think I covered all of the main characters from the Mario franchise too. For the Mushroom Marathon, I don't think I'm missing any. I even managed to get the Waluigi ROM hack going, which is good. So that way I can't leave Waluigi out. I feel like some people in the chat would riot. I'm not going to name names. It's Kendi. Kendi would go bananas and chop my head off. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. All right, let's go this way. Done cleaning? Amber, you're being so productive today. It's kind of crazy. How many of y'all in the Northeast got the day off today? From the from Snowmageddon, as they're deeming it. I don't even know how much it accumulated to. It was actually a lot less than I thought it was going to be. It didn't snow here? Really? Yeah, I feel like anything like... Well, you know what? It also didn't really snow in, like... I watch, like, a live stream in Maine, like, every single morning. And it didn't really snow there either. But also... I also... There's like a New England live cam where they go through, like, a bunch... It's just nice. They play, like, little, like... piano. It's almost like, you remember the music they had in the Weather Channel back in the day? They like play that kind of music and they just go through different like live cams that are in New England, and it's very, I don't know, it's just very nice. There's some like pretty ones. Hello? Oh, there we go. They look pretty but didn't do anything? Well, that's good. Yeah, it was looking pretty rough. It was like almost an hour straight of snow squalls earlier. There was like no visibility out the window. Good morning, Linky. Thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's something mysterious about it. This is pure science. My sweet little guidance stone. You sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore that Sheikah Slate of rune, or those Sheikah Slate runes for you. I think this is broken. What up, Wanda? How are you doing today? Could be. It could be. Give me a nice snap. Go on. No time to be shy about it. Snap. Nice one. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance Stone lock removed. Now let's do this thing. This man's here to meet a 14 year Wanda, I hope you're having a good day today. Camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album. Missing files confirmed. Starting repair. Guys, I think I'm gonna get a teardrop tattoo. Megan, I'm down. There is an abandoned mall near me that Emily and I are planning to go in and do like an IRL stream in. But it just shut down like right before the holidays, and I wanna go in there and just like, are y'all stupid? That's illegal. Yeah, but you only live once. You know what I mean? Why would you film that? Well, other people do. Why can't I? Look at all those memories. There we go. Def, do it, but don't film it. Maybe. What if I do it as like a members only video? I think that would be kind of cool. Or maybe we do it as like an IRL stream, but I don't save the VOD. You know what I mean? Like on the alt or something like that. And it's done. So is it all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. That's only for fans. Dev, you're getting out of pocket right now, bro. Dev, yes, it's for only fans. Fans only. How do I even access this? Dude, I'm such a boomer when it comes to this. Guys, do something. Oops. There we go. Dude, she's posing. Wait. What? He doesn't hold it? Dude, she looks stupid. She looks so dumb. How's the picture taking going along? Did you get a cute pic of me with the camera? I took one. I can't wait to see it. Let me see. Who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there are some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... I think I skipped something on accident again. Whoops. Hey, Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you have accompanied her to all of these places where these pictures were taken. Oh, right. The lost memory thing could prove troublesome, but don't lose hope. It just means these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them either to me or to Robbie at the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, if you bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. All right, let's do this. And now you unlock selfies. Yeah, you're right. They really do that. They're like, well, now you can take a selfie. I think they even added that feature to Skyward Sword for the Switch port. A lot of people forget they ported Skyward Sword over to the Switch. I feel like whenever anybody brings up that there's like Zelda games on the Switch, nobody ever brings up Skyward Sword. Is it a rough Zelda game? Kinda, but if you enjoy Zelda games, you'll probably end up liking it. I've tried to play it a few times now, and it's just never stuck with me. I don't know what it is. Ain't shit materials out here. I had a fantastic time with it. Maybe I should give it another go sometime. It's never stuck with me anytime that I've tried. See, but you know what, Dev? At the same time, that's how I felt with Twilight Princess when I was younger. I feel like people hated Twilight Princess and then they hated Wind Waker. The controls are a nightmare, and that is my biggest reason that I think I don't... nothing feels natural playing that game, because they were obviously all motion controls. Right, so we are going back to... Oh yeah, I'm going to scan this amiibo. real quick. But I did enjoy it. Maybe I'll do it one day, just to say that I've done all of the 3D Zelda games. Yo! All these mushrooms in here. Chill shroom. Are you on Switch 2? What up, Geo? Yes, I am on the Switch 2. Yes. I'm on the Switch 2 upgraded version. You should play through all the Just Dance games. Megan, that's a great content idea. I should do that. If I was 4, I had plenty of practice. That's valid. That's valid, bro. Your inventory is full. We didn't really get anything good right there. So I think I'm going to scan it one more time. Let's get rid of this. Just Dance. Gonna be okay. Some people can't be used again to... Okay, well, my bad. I forgot they put a limit on it. Okay, so we're going to Kakariko Village, and we're going to go talk to Impa again. And she'll give us our next directions in here. The guy just thinks he fell out of a coconut tree? That's why he doesn't have any memories? We missed out on perfect memes and opportunities like that for the other guy. Dude, she's... Oh, wait. I need that ball at some point. That's what I was missing. I heard Pura was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Locked mementos. Now then, let me see. This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit these locations within those pictures, you'll be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you have tried going to at least one of those locations. There's something I wish to give you. You may not remember your last meeting with Ganon, but it did not end well for you. If you want a different outcome this time, you'll need to be properly equipped. Okay, so we'll go find one of those memory spots, and then we'll come back to Impa. The door's closed on me. By the way, has anybody else gotten one of these? They're like the battery, or they're like the rechargeable, like air things. Dude, it's actually so nice. I love to use it to like clean off my computer and make sure the dust doesn't get in there and stuff like that. Holy.
Impa will be the next elder. I am thrilled to see her take up the mantle. At present, she is the royal advisor, however, and is responsible for the internal investigation of the divine beasts. As such, she implored the current elder to wait until her work with the investigation is complete, after which she will officially step into her new role.
Thank you again, Zelda. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you. Thank you. Silene, for the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild, there are Zelda notes. And they added this to the game, so when you go through different periods or you do like different quests, as long as you have your phone open, you can listen to all of the notes that Zelda left. That would normally, they're from the Sheikah slate that weren't accessible before, but they're available in the Switch 2 version. I don't know, it's a nice little thing. They also added like achievements to the game and stuff like that, so don't do that again. You didn't like that I was hitting the whip with my left hand. Zelda ASMR, it's true. What up, Zoe? How are you doing today, man? Hope you're good. That's a great invention. It actually is really nice, Amber. I'm not even kidding. It actually blows, like, pretty hard. Some good blowage. Are you... Sorry to bother you, but are you a fellow traveler? As for me, I just love art. In fact, I'm traveling the world in search of beautiful landscapes. Just between you and me, I hear there's a great fairy fountain somewhere near this village. I hear it's breathtakingly beautiful. Aesthetics aside, they also say the place can bestow people with some kind of mysterious power. I've been researching it for ages, and I finally have a lead. There's a place that is beyond suspicious. The problem is, I can't seem to find the fountain there. Nothing beats the thrill of tracking down a perfect view. As a fellow traveler, you understand the sentiment, right? Yeah, I understand. Oh, I knew it. I just knew there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pen down the exact location of the Great Fairy Fountain. I haven't put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Yeah, that sounds great. Great answer. Just what I expected from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. All right, then. Follow me. Can I just run by him? Oh, wait. No, I do have to stay near him. What are you running in circles for? Coco must go cook dinner. Megan, look, there's a Coco here. Dude, Coco is in the game. Why did she sound like that kid's definitely on crack right now, kid? Yeah! Yes. By the way, if y'all were not here earlier, we do have a brand new emote. It's an animated emote. It's Poliwhirl. I was like, you know what, dude? I need another Poliwhirl emote. I just do. It's the 30-year anniversary of Pokemon. Rage Review 1 Yump. Y-U-M-P. Come on, big guy. Look at him go. Dude, he's going buck wild right now. It's been years since I've finished this, visited this village, so it was hard to dig up info. As you've probably noticed, the people here all wear the same attire. I made the mistake of asking the same person the same thing multiple times. Oops. I was already a stranger to the village, but now I'm a suspicious roamer to them. But if it helps me track down a village landscape, I don't care what people think of me. So tired. Hills aren't easy for old fogies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. The Great Fairy Fountain should be along the path that leads past the shrine. That's what I've been told anyway. Yeesh, I'm completely out of breath. That always happens right about here. I think I'd better rest for a bit. You go on ahead. And hey, if you find it, don't forget to get a picture. I got you, man. I got you. It's all good. Don't you worry your silly little head. Okay, so I know... So the interesting thing about this quest, and I don't know if they ever updated it or patched it or whatever, there is, like... Okay, perfect. You have to, like, make sure... See that orange question mark? You have to make sure that that lights up. If it doesn't, that means you're too far away and it won't accept it. I remember when I first played this game, it was like a... I didn't know that. But when you do that, it has to just at least, like, blip once, and then you should be good to go. Otherwise, when you go to talk to him, he's like, that's not what I'm looking for. And you're like, bro, it's in the picture. What is happening? I was like, I must have taken 30 pictures because I didn't know how it was supposed to be done. But yeah, you just have to make sure the little orange question mark goes off at least once. My desire to view beautiful landscapes out-desires everyone else's. But my body just can't handle the groundwork. Even now, my knees are trembling. Oh, did it not take it still? I think I did. I think I did exactly what I was warning everyone about. Hold on. Maybe I have to be closer. It's pointing. It's doing it to the ferry. I'm going to take a few just in case. Lonk. Plink. What if I do this? Hold on. Maybe if I had to be close. Jesus. Dude, it scares me every time.
Kotera is worshipped as the goddess of the land, and the villagers' offerings to her tend to be vegetables rather than rupees. It sounds like she's been less lively due to a decrease in rupee donations lately. Self-sufficiency is taking root in Kakariko Village, so perhaps fewer people see the value in rupees.
It's a good point, Zelda. It's a good assessment right there. It's a good assessment, Chica. You guys, do you think Zelda would be accepting of being called Chica? I think it'd be a nice little nickname. You know what I mean? All right, we'll do that, and then we'll go talk to him again, see if that works. Dude's got a little paintbrush for a hair. Dude, it's still not... Yeah, it's still not working. Hold on. I don't have to, like, actually bring up this stupid image, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, so it's literally... It's just being a pain. It's the same thing that I mentioned earlier. Unless I have to be, like, right up next to it, which I don't think I have to. Unless, does it have to be open? Well, now I don't remember. Is it supposed to be open? Yeah, I still don't have the rupees, so I can't open that. I don't remember if it's supposed to be open or not. I think it might have to be. Okay, so let me try to find some rupees real quick. I think it does have to be open for the picture to count. I can't remember. Yeah, me neither. But you know what? Trial and error. It's fine. Trial and error. I thought it just had to be the little orange question mark that pops up. It'll show the orange camera frame as a new object. I think it needs to be... Oh, got you, Reggie. Okay. Then you'll be good. All right, thank you, bro. I appreciate you looking that up. Or just knowing ball. All right, so we'll try to find... Ooh, look, Silent Princess. Guys, this is an Animal Crossing item. We'll try to find some rupees. Should be a bloopy around. Yeah, I shot it earlier. I shot it earlier, so I don't know if it'll be as keen to come back and give me some rupees. But that's all right. We'll be able to find some. I'm sure there's like plants or something that we can... Or no, there's probably some in town. Let me go into town and then we'll do that. Unless there's another one up here. Whatever. Like I said, I'm not in a rush to exactly blaze through this game. Just trying to enjoy it again, so... I think there's some on one of the roofs down here. If I remember correctly. Nope. Can you sell items in this game? Thought for sure there was going to be some in those pots. That's how I used to always get them as a kid. Oh. She's got a lot to say.
This frog statue is the guardian of travelers, though I don't believe anyone knows why it's a frog specifically. It is fascinating that a group as technologically advanced as the Sheikah would still believe in such symbols of good fortune. Maybe it somehow relates to when the Sheikah splintered after a disagreement regarding the royal family. A symbol of hope to one day reunite, perhaps?
Yeah, but why is it a frog? I cannot stand Marvel Rivals, man. Game is so bad. Bro, you're so funny. Dude, another one?
The people of Kakariko Village cherish plum trees as a symbol of Sheikah history. Rejoicing that a dear friend had been blessed with a baby, Impa planted one such tree and ended up covered in mud in the process. It was her wish that her friend's child would end up healthy and happy.
Alex, what if we play Fortnite on Friday, dude, so that way we can take a little bit of break. A little bit of a break from Marvel Rivals. Unless you have plans, dude. Unless you have plans. Whoa. Talking here. But dude, that sucks. 7 straight losses in anything is never fun. I want to sell. There we go. Okay, got you. All right, this will be perfect. 10. Okay. And then how much will you give me for these? Yeah, this is fine. I don't know about everyone else. I never use the choo-choo jellies. I never do. Play support. Randoms can't do anything. Play damage. Support can't heal. Dude, such is the way of life, man. That's why I've been playing Halo Infinite. I've been playing Infinite on the weekends a little bit. I know you have new clothes for me, but all right, now we can open this up, which will work out. By the way, thank everybody for chilling today. I know it's a Monday. Life's pretty crazy, but I'll take Halo over Rivals. Dude, we got to get a Halo night going with the boys soon. I don't care if it's 3. I don't care if it's Reach, Infinite, whatever, dude. I would have a great time with that. It's been like a year since... I think it's been over a year since we last did that. Granted, half the people we played Halo with, they have kids now and they can't stay up like they used to. Here we go. All right, y'all. You know what? I'm going to give you guys a nice little moment alone with the fairy. So you guys can enjoy this moment together, okay? Enjoy this moment. Vile plume. Oh, what a feeling. The first breath of fresh air after an eternity of decay. It's just so intoxicating. Thanks to you, I've been returned to my former glory. And as they say, one good turn deserves another. I can help you, boy. Allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least I can do, but I will need the necessary materials. What's this? You don't have any clothing that I can enhance? Really? Let's take a look just to be sure. Please let me explain why I cannot enhance your clothes. Sorry, but that particular clothing item is out of my hands. Going already? How unfortunate for me. See you later. Hot. Hot. Plus, then you get... Guys, listen to the music. Y'all ever seen anyone play the Great Fairy Fountain on a harp? It is beautiful. There we go. Okay, got it. That's all we had to do. I love the Zelda series so much. I really, really do. I'm actually curious. You bummed out you didn't have any upgradable clothes? I am. Now I'll never know she could have upgraded. Great Fairy drag stream when? Me? Dude, I don't know. I'd have to get some money to go through all that. Someday I hope I can see that place spoken of in whispers, veiled in mystery, the Great Fairy Fountain. Oh, I found it. You found it? Really? Are you serious right now? And if you are, then where's the picture? You remember to bring the picture, right? How much? I'd have to think about it. I'm not committing to anything right now. This is the Great Fairy Fountain? It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it would be more sacred and elegant. Well, I'm impressed you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. I know. Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. Show me there. They are touchdown. Yes. They are working on a Zelda movie. A large gate with a snowy mountain beyond it. Oh, I know that place. There's a big mountain east of this village. It's called Mount Lanayru. At the base of Mount Lanayru, on the west side of Nager Snowfield, lies that gate. I'm almost certain. I'm glad I knew about that location. I suppose my help was useful then. Thanks, Pikango. It wasn't orange. It had the red exclamation point. Oh, got you, Reggie. Okay, yeah. I got you. Wait, if I point the camera at it, does it describe what we're looking at? I actually didn't notice that. I'm going to go back and check instead of just trying to, like, breeze through it real quick. And then we're going to go start making our way towards everybody's favorite Zora. Maybe it's in the compendium now, because I took a picture. Hyrule Compendium. Oops. Oh, there we go. Takes forever. Well, not in here. That's fine. All right. So, let's go to the map. And we're looking for Mount Lanayru right here. So we're going to head, he said east, out of the village here. And it should be, the point we're looking for, you can see the bridge literally right here. So this is what we're looking for. I will mark it with a ping, or a pin, excuse me. That way I just know the general direction that we're going to be going. And then, when I get a picture of that, or I get one of the memories, then I can go back to Impa, and we can further that piece along just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then she'll give me the ball one day, so that way I can unlock that little shrine, or, yeah, that shrine right there. Sorry about this, y'all. Wanted the meat. Wanted the raw prime meat, okay? There's nothing personal. I'm a hunter-gatherer. I'm a hunter-gatherer, right? once we get to the gate 2, I'm actually going to see how much I've streamed the Breath of the Wild series on Twitch, because I am curious versus my actual play hours of the game. Because my play hours, I think, are like 250 hours, which it's modest. I mean, that's a fair amount of time to play a game. It's definitely getting your money's worth out of it. But I'm just curious of that, how much I've actually streamed. Because I finished my original playthrough, which took like 5 or 6 years. Because I didn't want it to end. And then I replayed it, and then I did Master Mode, and then I also did Trials of the Sword. So there are probably quite a few hours logged into this game on Twitch. Finishing mine now for the same reason. It's a ton of fun. You won't regret it. Didn't touch it for like... Yep, same thing. When I got into streaming, I didn't touch it for like 2 years. I never beat Avowed. I need to go finish it. You should, man. I've never finished it either. But I know it is on my list to finish at some point. Will that count? Maybe it's further up? 85% through? Damn, dude, you're so close. Alex, after you finish Avowed or whatever game, I think you should play... I'm never going to shut up about this game. You should play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I really think you would like it. It's the most immersive game I've played since Red Dead 2. There's no online, but it's a first-person RPG game, and I know you dig those. And it's all medieval too. Yeah, KCD 2. KCD 2, bro. So good. Such a good game. All right, let's see. Hold on. I want to see what this picture is supposed to look like. Because I think I have to just basically replicate it, right? Oh, I got to be closer up. Right? Yeah, because there's no sidewalks here. Okay. Maybe from, like, down... It's got to be down here. A little bit further along. I know, man. Would they release Red Dead 3 before... They wouldn't release it before GTA, right? Like, surely they're going to space that out by, like, a few years. That would be crazy, though. Do the wigglers, Wiggler's wiggling right now, bro. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Yo, what up, Jared? How are you doing today, man? Let's switch to this. Hope you're having a good one, man. Very, very nice to see you. Dude, how's the, hopefully you didn't have to work today. Did they give you the day off? Did I walk by it? Maybe it's... Hold on. I just don't want to mess this up. It's got to be here, right? It's got to be like... Am I in the wrong spot? I feel like I am. I don't know. The angle just looks off versus what I'm looking at. Or what I saw for the compendium. Where was it again? I know it's like right here. Why can't I... There we go. Oh, it's like surprisingly close to the mountain. Okay, so we'll just keep walking this way. It's like surprisingly close. Oh, I got you, man. Okay, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she's doing okay. Hope she's doing okay. Yeah, weather was pretty nasty today. Emily had to work. Luckily, she's like four or 5 minutes away from driving to work, so it wasn't that bad. Shock arrows, those do come in handy. Those do come in handy. There's a shrine around here? I don't remember that. It's got to be, like, up top somewhere. Or, like, in there. $18 inches? I don't know if we got that much. I don't know how much we got. But I don't know if we got 18 inches of snow over here. Yeah, that's a lot, dude. Damn. I know Justin was posting some pictures in Discord earlier, and, like, the actual squalls were, like, crazy. By the way, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the stream. It does help a lot with pushing it out to other people. And I am posting the full VODs to YouTube as well as like separate videos if anybody feels like catching up at some point. Even if you're not on YouTube right now, just a nice little shout there. Oh, hold on. Boy's going through it right now. Jeez. Thought I was good at this game. He is very funny. He's a very funny streamer. He's just very witty. Let's see. 20 damage. Oop. 20 damage. There we go. All right, the alpha's gone. The alpha bocoblin's gone. We don't got to worry about him anymore. I almost always go and pick up my arrows if I miss them. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I feel like you never know when you're going to find arrows in this game. Eventually, it becomes like such a surplus of like like that right there. I mean, I just found 5. I just found 5, so not bad. The shrine's got to be up here, so I'm just going to check this out before we go to the Linne Memory. 3 feet? Hell nah, dude. Yeah, I'm not excited to go out tomorrow morning and play parking lot roulette, but that's the cost of having a vehicle and living in an apartment, so. It's fine. I'll get over it. Whoa, dude, he jumped so high. I don't miss that, but it was worth it. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I gotta do it, or they'll either find me or like tow my car or whatever. So it's fine at the end of the day. But yeah, I don't know. I usually work at that time, so it's like I have to like I have to take my break early from work because it can take like 15 to 20 minutes to dig it out of the snow. And so maybe I'll go out and dig it out a little bit. Which I know inevitably the plow is just gonna come through and wipe out all of my progress overnight. But yeah. I'm not online. What does that mean? How much snow are y'all getting? We got at least a foot today, but I don't know exactly how much we've got. Am I getting hacked right now? What are you talking? Oh, did it just say you signed on? I don't even pay attention to what it says. Dude, maybe you are getting hacked, man. Unless, if you just plugged in your Switch, that counts as turning it on for a moment. So if you just plugged it in to either, like, charge it or whatever, it will count that it got plugged in. I do want to find this shrine, but I don't know where it is right now. We should find it. I'm gonna forget to come back here at some point. I'm cooking, but my wife might have bumped. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The amount of times I've been, like, watching Megan stream or something like that, and then my name pops up, and then someone's like, oh, Brian's playing something. I'm like, I'm actually not. I'm just charging it. It's very funny. Let's see. Maybe it's up here. Wife Nolan 11, dude. Banger username. That would be sick. Yeah. Whoa! I did not mean to do that flip. Not the flippy boys. Okay. So this shrine. Still have no clue exactly where it is. Oh, wait. Is it behind the waterfall? Am I crazy? It is! It's in there. I remember where it is. It's... Oh, I remember now. Okay. So I've got to get to... Honestly, that way might be easier over here. Might be easier over here. Yeah, I usually watch Squeaks whenever I, like, finish stream for a little bit, and depending on if... And then I usually watch speedrunning before I go to bed, because it's something that I can just keep, like, in the background and not pay attention to as much. I'll watch, like, a lot of, like, Abney317. He's a Mario Kart 64 speedrunner, and he's very, very talented, but he's also very, very good at the game. So, it's a nice little combo. Nice little combo. I spent some time, well, yesterday when Fi-Fi and I were doing, like, the little Mario 64 learning stream, we were reminiscing on, like, the olden days of Twitch, like, when we both we basically got into Twitch at around the same time. And, So it's very funny to just, our paths never crossed, but like the amount of times that it almost did, or like we were in like the same chats, the GOAT days, man, it really was just a different time. And obviously, as much as I appreciate all the friends that I've made on here, Twitch is so much different now. It is so much different. I'm not necessarily saying in a bad way or a good way, but it's crazy to look back at just how the ecosystem of the website has changed. It really is nuts. But yeah, Alex, him and I were talking about like you and Reb a little bit. He was asking. I was like, dude, they just, they got like a little house and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he reaches out to her like sometime soon or whatever. I didn't want to give like the full details and air out everything on stream, but just different, 1000%, dude. There's the shrine. Okay, that's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for right here. Oh, you were? You were teaching him some jumps? Yes, sir. Yeah, he's learning 70 star. Yeah, these streams end up being nice and chill here. Let's see. Thank you for all the likes on YouTube again, by the way. I do appreciate anybody who's over there. Let's see. So we just need to... Oh, the 3 boxes. Right, we need to get that to lay down this switch right here. Okay, so we'll just go over here. I no longer get to deliver to corporate. Dude, it's probably for the best, man. You said they were stressing you out. You don't want that. You don't want to deal with that. Dude, I only go in there once a year now. I only go in there once a year anyway. Alright, so we will open this. The whole point of... oh, wait, no. Yeah, we unlock that. I think we can do this. I have got suspicious paw-shaped bruises on my leg. Dude, someone's been beating your ass. Someone's been beating your ass. And we don't cover that far out. Oh, that makes sense. That's crazy. I didn't realize they were shutting things down like that. I mean, listen, it's a crazy time for, like, the economy and, like, so many different businesses. Worcester. I got transferred over to Worcester. I was thinking, by the way, okay, so for those that don't know, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming to the Switch. So with that, we are definitely going to play through Fire Red on, it's a YouTube exclusive stream. So on Sundays, we're going to be playing Fire Red. And I'm very, very excited for it, man. Obviously, y'all know I love Kanto. So I will, we're going to play through that. I'm planning to finish the decks in that entire playthrough. So we'll take it nice and slow. I don't think we're going to really do, like, any shiny hunting or anything like that, to be completely candid with y'all. I don't know. It just doesn't really interest me. But that's also not ruling out that, you know, if we get lucky, or maybe we do just, like, one. Like, it'd be cool to try to do one for, like, Poliwhirl or, like, Scyther or something like that, you know? So maybe we do that. Will these cut the ropes in this game? Maybe that's Tears of the... That's Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. So we'll do this. There we go. I'm pissed they're charging money for that. Why? Can I ask why? I think the people, can I be honest with you, Jared? I think the people, genuinely the only people that are mad are the ones that emulate Pokemon games. I've not seen a single casual Pokemon player be upset about it. It's only the people that already emulate the games, so they're going to do it already. So would you rather people have to be stuck paying the $400 that people are asking for? A lot of people, Amber, a lot of people do. I don't necessarily like watching shiny hunts, but a lot of people do. That's just my personal thing. I've done them. Like, I like doing them, but I don't like watching them for the most part. I think I do agree. I think $20 is fine. I'm happy they didn't do like 40. They could have easily done 40. Well, that's your choice. You could pay $20 to pay the base game. Then I also saw people complaining online that they're like, Shiny hunts is so good. I used to shiny hunt with people. Yo, what up, Chud? My other thing, right, is I saw other people that are like, well, we can't even speed up the speed to, like, walk around in this game. And I'm like, do you guys actually like playing Pokemon games, or do you just like the concept of playing them? I think Megan made a great point earlier. Or do people just play them to relive that part of their childhood that they did enjoy it? You know what I mean? But to me, it seems like people don't like even playing base Pokemon games. They just like playing ROM hacks so they can play like the, you know, like a I don't want to say a bastardized version, but a completely ramped up version, you know? I like playing that. Me too. I'm playing through Crystal. I'm having the best time. And I guess this one is a little different because there is some quality of life stuff, right? Gabby, see, that is a fair complaint. That's a fair complaint to me. If there's no different languages in there, I can completely understand that is like a huge issue. I personally don't mind the $20. I don't think the $20 price tag is bad at all, though. Again, that's just me personally. But and people are welcome to disagree. You know, that's the beauty of opinions. I play the hell out of blue, red, and yellow. I did too, Stoned. I still play red once a year. I still play the original red once a year. Or a Japanese version. Yeah, hopefully they change that. Hopefully they do change that. Yeah, I think that's a completely valid complaint. But I guess my only thing, right, is why I was stoked to even see that they were bringing it to the emulator they convinced us to pay for. Yeah, I guess if it does end up having home support, though, it's probably for the, like, you can't do home support within those virtual consoles. So I guess that would be, like, one of the only big benefits to charge it separately, you know what I mean? That would be my only thing. Like, if they actually let you, and I know they took the direction of about Pokemon Home, but I don't think we'll truly know until the game actually, like, comes out if we can use it. But we'll see. Then it's just for LARPers, and you know what? And I will LARP the hell out of that game and play it. I'm going to play it no matter what. I enjoy the Kanto series. I'm stoked that other people that don't have the ability to emulate or don't want to emulate will be able to play them and not have to pay. I believe the physical cartridge price right now is about $350 for Fire Red, if I'm not mistaken. That's the average Fire Red physical cartridge cost. I still have my childhood one, but I try to look at it from a different perspective, and I'm just happy people have the ability to grab it and play that game. Because those games meant a lot to me. That people have the ability to actually play them, you know? I think that's pretty cool. Break the bank. Yup. You don't even want to see what Emerald costs. Emerald and Crystal. I'm happy I bought them when I did because they've doubled in price since then. Yeah, exactly, Chud. Yeah, it's pretty cool that they want to pay shit for fuck. Who's this big guy? SpongeBob, big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, to anybody who wasn't here for the alt stream on, was it Saturday? Emily and I went nice. We saw Goat, the animated movie that was produced by Steph Curry. It wasn't bad. Was it my favorite animated movie ever? No. But it was fun. It was a fun little movie for like a nice little date night, so we enjoyed our time there. She still has not given me the, she still has not sent me the picture of me holding the Melania movie popcorn bucket, so I am not planning to see Wuthering Heights. No, that movie does not interest me in the least. Favorite character? Dude, that's a good question. Dude, I kind of like the Rhino. Good, it was bad. I could tell, dude. I could tell by looking at the trailers. It did not look good. Yeah, it was good. I didn't realize how many celebrities were the voice actors in GOAT. And it was actually kind of funny. They made Steph Curry voice the giraffe. If y'all don't know a little bit of the irony behind that, Steph Curry is not the tallest basketball player. Alex, I want to. If I go to Super Mario World, I want to do it in a respectful way. I would probably live stream, and I think I would just, like, I wouldn't hold, like, I would have it strapped to me. I wouldn't hold it out like this. You know what I mean? I wouldn't hold it out like this. Put your hands in the air. Sorry. I think I would try to be like, I would be excited and I would go and I would do all this stuff, but I would just like, it would be like exactly, yes. Oh, is there a lot of people live streaming there? That doesn't shock me. Can you kiss Mario's mustache? I hope so. I did not think Steph Curry was a... What did you think happened to him? What did you think happened to him? What are you talking about? You didn't think he was alive? That's so funny. He's not that... Well, he's old by basketball standards, but he only got drafted in like 2014. Something like that. That was Kobe Bryant. Oh, there's a memory here. Guys, I'm going to turn the camera off, or turn my camera off while y'all watch the memory. So enjoy this little Zelda memory.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry, no.
Then let's move on.
Mommy?
You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lanayru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... Well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
This is it, then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
No, I kind of like the use of Oblivious there, Gabby. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That was a sick, it's a sick little cutscene. Really sets things up nicely. Shows the whole gang, dude. So I did look this up while we were on the cutscene here, by the way. If y'all are ever curious about my list of games and like the time I've spent, my Switch hours must not be accurate because this shows, and I have had multiple Switches. This shows 250. This has not gone up in years. So I'm going to guess that I'm closer to 350 to 400 because on stream, this shows I've done, what does this say? Oh, what the? Well, whatever. It shows that I've done 201 hours. That's not counting today's stream So it's my 4th most streamed game ever behind Animal Crossing, SM64, which that's all within like a year's time, by the way, that SM64 one, so that's kind of crazy. Fall Guys, and then Breath of the Wild is number 4, Just Chatting, then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If anybody was ever curious of like how my time was spread out. Actually, after Mario Kart, it's Tears of the Kingdom, which is kind of crazy. Yikes list. Yeah, I'm Nintendo pilled. So Breath of the Wild, as of right now, accounts for 7.5% of all of my time streamed on this platform, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay, so we got to go back to Kakariko Village. Need more Pokemon on there, Goat? I do. You're right. The thing with Pokemon, though, is I feel like the Pokemon, there's definitely, I think Arceus is in the top 10, if I'm not mistaken. I closed the list, I think. Did I? Oh, no, I do still have it. Oh, no, ZA is number 10, and then Arceus is 11. The thing with those games is, like, they go by so quickly, and I don't ever have an urge to, like, replay them right away. So, like, this game, I did, like, quick back-to-back ones, you know? But, yeah, we're gonna do Fire Red starting Sunday. It's a brand new playthrough, and then we're doing Pokemon White later on. Because I've never played it. Nuzlocke tomorrow. No, I'm still waiting on Megan to do a Nuzlocke. Suavemente besame. Wait. Oh, man. I don't want to say which mod hates the Spanish language, but now that you have seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now, before I forget. Dude, the Champion's Tunic. This is an American stream. This is an American stream. Dude, I heard rumors that Gretzky, Bobby Orr, and Carey Price were going to be joining Trump's cabinet, which is kind of crazy. This is something of yours that I have been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was specially made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. I will, dude. This is actually a sick tunic, dude. Look at this, man. Dude, this is the Animal Crossing shirt. Dude, that's the Animal Crossing shirt. Clan Trim's on invite. As they should. As they should. Proud of them for that. I will say, I don't know if the men have or not, but I wish they had the balls to do that. Your turn. Exactly. Exactly. I was kind of bummed when the Panthers decided to, too, because it's like the majority of you guys are also Canadian. So it's like, you know, I know Marchand. Well, Marchand also, I would not be shocked if he's under that category, to be honest with you, but gently kiss me. I want to feel your lips kissing me again. Thank you, Arlek. Resident Evil Requiem comes out this week. I'm excited. Touchdown. I have only played one Resident Evil game in my life. I do have... Hold on, let me pull up Steam. There is one that I have on Steam that I would like to play. Because it's the remake, I believe. Yeah, it's the remake of the one that I played. Resident Evil 4 was the one on GameCube, right? Was that the one, or was that Resident Evil 3? I can never remember. But I do want to play through Resident Evil 4 at some point. I'm not going to stream it. I'm not going to stream it, but maybe that'll be like a nice casual game that I play offline sometime. Chicken Hunt. Sir Link. My cuckoos. My precious cuckoos. They haven't come home yet. Now that my wife wants nothing to do with me. What? Dude, I never knew he said that. My cuckoos are my only emotional support. Wow, what do I do? I'll go find them. Really? Thank you so much. Maybe there's a reason your wife doesn't want anything to do with you, little bro. Who put Brian in this game? You know what's funny, Casey? I almost made a comment about you using the same old joke over and over and over again earlier when you attempted to call me mean because you've been saying it for 5 years. But you know what I decided to do? I bit my tongue. You know why? Because I realized if there was a lack of creativity and the little jests that, or the little jabs we were going to take, it wasn't even worth mentioning. That's what I was going to say. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite game. Hold on, let me scroll up. I haven't called you old in months. Untrue. Release the files. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite game in the franchise, and this is the first game that is set in Raccoon City since 2. Dude, that's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah. Dude, jump scare. Again, it just reminds me of the little, this kid's definitely on crack right now. I gotta, guys, we gotta find those cuckoos. But no, I'm not upset by it, Casey. I hope you don't think so. I thought it was funny that I was gonna type something. I was like, I'm the mean one, but you're the one calling me names every time. You know what, guys? 2026 is the year of calling out bullies. I thought Puerto Rico was part of the USA. It is. Actually think you're old? Guys, we've come full circle now. Casey doesn't think I'm old. No, I am old. It's okay to think that. It's okay to think that. I genuinely am kidding. Like, it does not upset me. I know I'm old. I've got white hairs on my beard. I've got a whole white patch of beard hair right here. Got a whole white patch. Yeah, Megan's working her ass off modding right now. She's on the payroll. And I'm middle-aged and that isn't true. No. I'm not elderly. I'm almost middle-aged, which is crazy. Oh, by the way, if y'all did not wish, speaking of middle-aged, if y'all did not wish Alex a happy birthday, okay? His birthday was the 13th and you better damn well do it. Okay? You better damn well do it. There's actually quite a few of my friends. Derek, it was Derek's birthday recently. It was Alex's birthday and then Garrett's. All basically back to back to back. Dude, he knows we're middle-aged now. It's true. Dude, if this was the 1700s, I'd be on my deathbed right now. You see what people looked like in the 70s when they were in their 20s and 30s? Now imagine a few hundred years back. All right, so they said there's 10 chickens here. Let a huge ripper out, and then my boss walked in. Bro, you pick the worst times to fart. I'm going to be the one to say it. Emily, how's work going? Still slow? Alex, did you ever play through Breath of the Wild? Alex and I have very distinct memories of playing Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker with Alex. Nope, dude. You gotta do it sometime. It is worth it. It really, really is. Me, Alex, and my brother. We used to just play. I still have your copy. That's right, I did lend that to you. Dude, I forgot about that. Oh my god. That's so fun. I did not remember that I did that. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, and I know you have a Switch 2 as well, so like literally it's like a $5 or $10 upgrade, and then you can play through the Switch 2 version, which plays really nicely. How many more do I need? Oh, I have 2 more. Okay. 2 more to go. But I have very distinct memories. We used to do this thing, and it was called Wild Chicken Attack, because in Ocarina of Time, if you attacked the chickens, like they sent an entire army after you of chickens, and you basically could not outrun them, dude. But we had this, and we used to like see who could last the longest of like running around away from the chickens. Did I just unlock a memory, Alex? Dude, we used to do that all. Dude, it was like me, you, my brother, and Zach. Zach was there sometimes too. Actually, that might have even been before. Zach showed up around the time of like the GameCube. Because he moved in around then. There's a Switch 2 version of Mario Wonder is coming soon. It probably is. I know they're doing a Treehouse. Is it tomorrow? They're doing a Nintendo Treehouse of Mario Wonder as well. When the homies see who can last the longest with a Kako. When the homies want to see whose Kako lasts the longest. Sorry. So who won? Dude, I don't know. It was like 30 years ago. Almost 30. Actually, almost 30 years ago. Not even an exaggeration. It's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited. I'll probably play through Mario Wonder again. Again, not on stream. We're going to be playing through Mario Odyssey during the Mushroom Marathon. Which I was thinking, I might take a staycation in May because I have 4 weeks of vacation time that I have to use this year. And I might take like a day or two to like hammer out a couple of the games. Yoshi Story I can do in one stream. Waluigi's Taco Stand I can do in one stream. Go on a road trip? Oh, Alex, I am. Going to Glacier, Yellowstone, and the Grand Tetons And I think we're going to we're going to do a little pit stop in Canada because Glacier has a sister national park. I cannot remember what it's called off the top of my head. But it's like 30 minutes from it. So we're going to hit there. We're going to hit there too. But yeah, we're doing a road trip later this year. Go to Banff. Dude, we discussed it, but I think it's just a little too far away. So I think we're going to try to do that next year. Unless we can get the logistics figured out, but it's tough with a rental vehicle going across the border, you know? Really, Amber? That's awesome. Come to Brazil. That's an old Twitch meme if I've ever heard it. In the fall? Dude, that's awesome. Are you going to do some of the, are y'all going to do some of the trail? I can't remember what it's called. Emily knows it because she watches, I don't know if it's YouTube videos or has read. No, it's a book. She read a book about a lady that's done it like 2 or 3 times. Lake Louise. Yo, what up, Jacinta? How are you doing today? Lake Louise. Yes, I think we're gonna try to go see Lake Louise. That might be, or is Lake Louise in Banff? You're gonna do the coast? Dude, that's exciting, man. Louise is Banff? Let me see. I think it is. So that's why I didn't know if we were going to be able to fit it in this time. It isn't Banff. Okay, so we're going to look at... Okay. Near Glacier. There we go. Okay. It is called... The one that is close is Waterton. It's called Waterton Lakes National Park. That's the one that's like right over the Canadian border. Banff is, I mean, it's somewhat close. It's just, if we can make it work with a rental vehicle, I'd be more than happy to. I just don't know if it's going to be feasible. I just don't know if they're going to let us do it. Where's this last Kuko? I never remember. This is always the last one that I find. Banff is like 4 hours. Yo, what up, Burr? How are you doing today, bro? Dude, I do love me some Canada. I do. You can do anything with a rental. Yeah, but... I guess you're right. It is possible. The only thing is that we'd have to do, because I researched this. If I have a rental, doing well. Hope you're having a good, or hope you're good, my king. Dude, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm loving this playthrough. Loving revisiting this. Don't overwhelm the trip. No, it's not as much that as a lot of places for rental cars. If you rent the car in like Canada, you can't drop it off in the US, which makes sense, right? So we would have to rent it in the US at like Glacier, go to Waterton, and then it's like 4 hours away or like a few hours extra to go to Banff. So it would be quite the haul going in the opposite direction. Costco travel? I didn't know they had a travel thing. That would suck. Right in the opposite direction, and then you have to double back. It's like, so it's like 8 hours just to get back on track. To get to, because then after that, it's Yellowstone. Would it be worth the drive to go to Banff? Yes, but we'll see what we can do.
The researchers here are hard at work raising ornamental carp. They were inspired when they saw a beautiful fish called the mighty porgy that lives in the sea to the south. They tell me they're breeding rare carp that were born with mutations.
Thank you for the carp fact. And guys, and that's talking carp with Princess Zelda. That's talking carp. Oh, there's the last Kuko. There we go. There's the last Kuko. What are you doing over here? It's actually supposed to be the easiest one to get. Depends on the company, I guess. A lot of the ones that I saw didn't allow it. I tried. It depends what airports you go to. Like, Jackson Hole is basically right near the Grand Tetons, so, like, that's obviously the one that I would go to, or want to, like, fly out from. Now, where did this man go? Probably more for the EU, yeah. It would make sense that it's more for them in that scenario. Did this guy go to sleep? It's 4 a.m. I think he did. So do I have to wait until morning to talk to him? Wait, no, I can wake him up. I just don't remember what house he's in. It would make sense if that was more like a European thing, because I feel like Depending on the country. Oh, this is a shop. Depending on the country and everything, like they're the same as, it's like the same as like driving through the US, like size-wise, you know what I mean? If anything, the US is even bigger. Oh, there he is. I think. Master Link. I've a lot on my mind lately, so it's been difficult to sleep well. Same for you, I imagine? Well, in any case, you should get some rest at the inn when you're tired. Okay, so it's not this guy. Drew and I got absolutely robbed for our car for our last vacation. Yeah, I usually research and try to book it, like, way ahead of time, because they definitely, like, raise the prices up tenfold as you get a little bit closer to your trip. But also, I do get a little bit of a discount from work, too, so... Is it this guy? Nope, this is Olikin. We didn't book ahead? Yeah, make sure you do it. If you do it on the spot, that's truly where they get you. Shit, I'm her type? Oh, and you even have a Sheikah slate on your hip. Dude, I'm looking for this guy about his cuckoos, man. Listen to Alex look at Costco. I will look at Costco. In fact, I'm going to write it down. I'm throwing it in the group chat so that way I don't forget, because you guys know me with my ADHD and my memory. All right, noted. Got it in there. Is it a different location than the pickup? Try reversing the trip. It could save a lot. That's a good idea, too. That is a good idea. Costco travel is the absolute best rate. Easy. Okay, we will definitely look into that then. Because our plan is like, we're gonna go. We're gonna have a good time. But we're trying to make it. Like, we're not staying in like these big we stay in like the cheapest places that we can, basically. Just we want to enjoy as much as we can. Like, it's more about the travel and like the experience than it is anything else. Is it this guy? Nope. What if you just walked? That's a really good idea, Bev. And I'll just get Starlink so I can work, you know, every few hours or so, you know? Okay, so this guy's got to be waking up soon for his cuckoos, so I'm not gonna stress trying to find him right now. There's a new Yoshi game coming soon, I heard? Yeah, there is. Take the RV, dude. Dude, I do not want to drive across the country in that thing for the first time. It was a bit sketchy. Yeah, we did the Motel 6 and we did the Super 8. Now, did I care too much about the last Super 8 Motel 6 that we stayed in? Not really. But it's never a great sign when you go into a Motel 6 and it's literally a gated off parking lot because of the crime rates that happen there. It's always a nice little sign. But yeah, it was completely gated off from like the rest of the street and everything like that. I love the morning light. All right, so it's not this guy. Hold on, I don't want to buy anything from you. I'll wait for this guy with his cuckoos. Get it off means you're safe? Exactly, Megan. Honestly, the only thing y'all had to really worry about was hearing my snoring through the wall, which is crazy. Luckily, my sleep study is very soon. That they'll actually, because they were just waiting to process my insurance. Because it takes forever. I know some great places to stay. I'm just going to stay under a highway. I think that's the best thing we can do. I think it's the best thing we can do. Is this guy going to come back? Like, why is he not in here? Dude, the cuckoos aren't there. New clothes, cute outfits. All right, 725. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this guy because I don't want to have to chase them again. A mattress store, perhaps? Dude, that's a good idea. We could hide in the mattress firm. Or a Sam's Club. Isn't he a guard? Is he? Is he a guard? And now we left his chickens? Seriously. Nobody shops there anyway. It is a front. It is a front for the mob. It's true. I've heard these rumors before. If he is a guard, then I just need to find him. I just don't know. I just never know where he is. Yeah, stop yelling at me. Get to Urbosa already? Dude, people are begging for Prince Sidon. People are begging for Urbosa. I can't please everyone here, okay? I can't please everyone. Dude, it would be... Should I make a poll? Urbosa or Sidon first.
For generations, the Sheikah have lived in Kakariko Village. The town has been their refuge ever since they were banished from Hyrule. Their advanced technology was viewed as a threat. The village itself is nestled in the mountains as an intentional hiding place. I imagine it feels as a haven to them.
Thank you again, Princess Zelda. Appreciate that. They sometimes sell couches, too. They do. The amount of couches I used to have to haul into people's vehicles back in the day. It was a nice little workout. Kakariko, that's how it's pronounced. Kakariko. The rock folks, the Zora are a little creepy. They really are. The Zora are creepy. Prince Sidon is equally as creepy, despite what people may be saying in chat, thinking that he's hot and stuff. But that's just my opinion. I do think he's a little bit of a... He's a little creepy. He's a little bit. So creepy, I let him in my bed. Oh my god. That's crazy. Creeps can be hot. I mean, it's true, man. It is true. It is true. Oh, that's mild for her, Alex, talking about Sidon. Maybe I should just go in and talk to Impa real quick. Hold on. Yeah, we'll talk to her, and then maybe he'll be outside. You may not remember your last meeting with Ganon, but it did not end well for you. If you want a different outcome this time, you'll need to be properly equipped. Oh, we're not doing this yet. Okay, so I need to track another... I forgot that it doesn't auto... It doesn't auto-change your quests. So we need to do this, look for the main quest, and then... So I guess we need to make our way towards Divine Beasts. So we just gotta head to, like, the towns. I do think I want to deal with Varuta first, so I think we are gonna do the Zora area to begin with. Just because I think it's also a nice little entry one. But there's no, it's nice. There's no specific order that you have to do the actual, like, Divine Beasts in, or, like, the towns. They kind of just let you go for it, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I think this guy is still sleeping, but that's fine. Interesting to see where people... I think I've started almost every time I've played. I think I've started with the Zoras, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's just go and do that, and I'll just redo the Kukos next time. That's fine. But I can fast travel. We'll go here. We'll make our way over there. Yeah, it's the swim armor. That's like a huge benefit. Yeah. I completely agree with you. It's so nice for like getting up the waterfalls and everything like that. Y'all, right before we do this, I'm just gonna go grab some water. If y'all don't have water, take a moment to go and grab some. Okay, it's important to stay hydrated. But I'll be right back. I will be right back. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Gabby. Yeah, you're 100% right. They definitely do, because that's why they're like, oh, go check out this memory. I like to do a master mode run, Divine Beast in the reverse order. I first did them for funsies. That would be fun. That would be fun. Yeah, for this playthrough, because it's a little bit more of like a casual one, I opted to not do master mode, but I think we're going to do Trials of the Sword. I think that'll be fun. I've completed both of them before, so I don't really have to do master mode again. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. So, yeah. Trials of the Sword is fun, though. It is very, very fun. Ranger B1, yump. Ranger B1, yump. I'm going to post it, too. Ranger B1. Yump. Yumpers. I do love that emote. I love how it came out. I just love Poliwhirl. I love Poliwhirl and Luna. I have some good Luna emotes that I have ideas for, too. The only issue is... Yo, what up, Suki? How are you doing today? I don't have any non-animated emote spots left. So... Kind of out of options there, but... Yo, sounds good, Alex. Stay safe out there. Stay safe, bro. Hope it goes okay. You gotta get one of those snow blowers one day. That is a good one, Meg. I do like Swaddle a lot. It's very cute. Very, very cute. A Dandy Jed classic. Or Dead, as I called him earlier. A certified Dandy Jed banger. Which I do have. I don't know if y'all can see it here. This picture... You guys did not see. I got attacked once I switched scenes. This picture frame right here, this is the original sketch of Luna that Jed sent me. He originally made it before he even started doing like digital art and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, pretty cool. But he sent it to me for Christmas this past year. Was it this past year? It might have been the year. I can't remember exactly when it was. But yeah, Jed sent me the original sketch for it before he even fleshed it out on like his phone. For those that don't remember, he was doing emotes on his phone for the longest time. Dude, I always forget the water's so deadly right off the start. Would you be one dumper and it's just Poliwhirl throwing it back? I've stayed pretty true for my own emotes that I... Oh, you know what? Well, I don't want to do the booty one, but I think the dumper one would be funny. I agree with you, Charlotte. I think we could do the dumper one. What are you doing right now? Suki, that's a good question. Right now, we're literally just getting started with this playthrough, kind of. But we're going to work our way towards the Zoras. We just unlocked the first Zelda memory that we have in this game towards Mount Lanayru. So now we're going to start, well... We're going to go towards where the Zoras are, and we'll see what kind of happens there. It's in the area where Divine Beast Varuta is. There's a shrine. I was just there. That's where I came from. I fast traveled there, see? I've played this game before, though. I've played it. This is like, I think this is my fourth playthrough of it, actually. Which is kind of crazy. Because I had my original one. Okay, no, it's my... Yeah, this is my fourth. There was my original one. Then I did another one that was purely on stream. Master mode, and then there's this one. Oh, you're good, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't even fret about it. Oh, I thought I had it. Ooh, we got a chili. You know what? We're going to put this on then. I forgot this was like a little bit of a chilly area. Gabby, it's a good question. I like both of them. Yes, Jenny, I've done all the shrines. I did all the shrines on it wasn't the master mode one. We got a Lionel here. I did a playthrough of all shrines when I did my first like from start to finish playthrough here. But what do I think of Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild? I am personally I prefer Breath of the Wild. I like both games. I think they're good. Tears of the Kingdom just feels... The best word I can use is discombobulated. They have you going all over the place. There's so many collectibles. There's so many places to go. And at times... Oops. At times, it feels very repetitive. So I prefer Breath of the Wild. I just think it's a more cohesive Zelda game. That's just my personal opinion. To anybody that feels otherwise, that's totally fine. Oh, wrong. I did not know he did that. Okay. No, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you. I do like the collectibles, but I don't know. And I liked exploring the depths. Well, that was on me. Should have been a little bit more prepared. I am going to fight that thing again. It's been a minute since I fought a Lionel. Lionel Messi! It's been a while since I fought one. So we'll fight it. Did that save? Please tell me that's saved. Please tell me that's saved. Oh, whatever. But yeah, I like the overworld of Breath of the Wild 2. Of Breath of the Wild. I should say that. I just think it's prettier to look at. I like the Guardians. You know? Oh, it's triple arrow, huh? So funny. So funny. Dude, it's been like... How many years has it been since I've fought one? I don't know. It's been a while, though. Let's do this. And then... Well, I guess I don't... Well, yeah, I guess I don't need a shield, because we're using a two-handed sword. We'll do better right here. I always forget about the arrows when they shoot them, so I gotta remember, don't just walk to the side, I have to sprint. I see you, big idiot. I was gonna say, I was a little too early. I don't remember them having numbers above their head. Is that new in the Switch 2 version? Wasn't it just the red bars before? What up, Narn? I didn't have that right? I'm pretty sure it's new. The champion's tunic, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, I didn't even change. Yeah, because you're right. That's exactly what it was. Good call, Suki. Oh, yeah, Jenny, you knew it too? That's my bad, y'all. I forgot about the champion's tunic buffs. Running out of our good sword for right now. Let's see. I guess we'll use the rest of this. And then we'll switch to whatever we get left with. Break. Yeah, it's not... I mean, I like the design of it. Ooh. But I don't love the, I just think there's cooler fits in this game. Unequip it, you can see. I'll do it after this when I run into somebody else. I don't want to mess around with the Lionel right now. Let's see. I really should utilize my arrows a little bit more. So I will equip these. Oh, I forgot about the mount. I completely forgot you could do that. Okay, we'll do that. Do that after, if I have to again, or if I can again. Yep. Come on, now. Oh shit! Damn, bro! I've never seen the jab before. Just like that. All right, we're not gonna fight it again. We'll get it another time. I don't want to waste all of my stream time facing the Lionel. They are fun to fight, though. I do like fighting them. I forgot about the jab, though. Dude, he one hit. I had not been hit prior to that. Literally all of the damage happened on that one hit. That was crazy. By the way, thank you for all the likes and subs on YouTube today. I do appreciate that. We're going to actually be playing fully through this game, and I'll be posting it to YouTube. I know I'm streaming it on here, but I will post it to the YouTube channel as well, and shorts and stuff like that. So we're in for some fun Zelda content. We're in some. It'll be a fun playthrough. Yo, thank you, Amber. What up, Lexi? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a nice one. Yeah, we're doing Zelda, and then we're also going to be doing Fire Red on Sunday. That's a YouTube exclusive set of streams on Sundays. Good, and hope you are too. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm having a very, very good day. Having a ton of fun playing through this game again. It honestly, after the long break from playing it, it kind of feels like my first time playing it again. And that's not even from just like forgetting things, like little things. It's just refreshing. I don't know. It's nice to go back to, especially with the Switch 2 upgrade. It is nice. So let me do something here. I want to test this. So when they say that it's 1 day, do they mean the in-game daytime? Okay, no, so they mean the actual game playtime, or the actual like daytime, because they didn't let me do it. It definitely cycled through like a 24-hour period in-game so far. That's kind of crazy. Am I going to the right place? Maybe I should track this correctly. Is this what New Hampshire looks like right now? It is. If you look out the window, it actually, I think it chilled out with the snowing for right now. I think it did. Wait a minute. Why is it not tracking them? Piloted by... Am I losing my... Oh, it's up here. Mount Linearu is not technically the... I don't think it's technically the right way. That's okay. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I think there's a shrine up here. I'm not gonna waste my time going all the way up the mountain. We will go back here real quick. I forgot that that's not the right way to the Zoras. It's not the right way. I forgot about the Switch 2 upgrade. Yeah, it is nice. The Zelda notes are kind of they're kind of refreshing too. All right, they add a little something to it, you know? So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to guess that this is the Zoras right here. So we're just going to leave that little pin here. And then we'll go down towards the shrine. Is that water down there? It is. Definitely don't want to drop in there. Link will be dead. He will not be able to, I will not be able to swim that far. I've been playing Mario 64 off stream as well. I've been recording like offline attempts, not many, but I've been trying to do like at least one a day because I want to keep playing that. I have so much PB potential that I'm just leaving on the table. So I've been doing like at least one kind of like no reset a day. I had one run the other day that was like 2 minutes ahead. Do you know how to win bomb? I do, but I don't like to do it because I like to play this game kind of the way it's intended. I don't speedrun this game. And I don't like taking, like... Don't get me wrong. It's still, like, it's a skilled move and stuff like that, right? Like, it's pretty cool that people can do it, but... I don't like to do it. I know a lot of people do, but... the Legend of Zelda series is just too, like, special to me to, like, cheese from, like, place to place, you know? Plus, it kind of defeats the purpose of Breath of the Wild, right? Like, the whole point of Breath of the Wild is to let yourself get lost in, like, a little bit of nature and stuff like that, you know? Enjoy the weather that's around you, the animals, the huge, disgusting lizards that are standing here, right? So that's just my take on it. That's why I don't, but I don't have any qualms with people that do. Any qualms? By the way, I will link these in both chats. If anybody wants to join the Discord, you'll know every single time that I do go live as well for these playthroughs or any other ones. I'll always link when I do go live. I mostly stream on Twitch. I am co-streaming to YouTube today, but usually a Twitch first streamer, and then I post other content on YouTube. All right. Oh, this is the one with the cup. This one's fun. I remember my first time doing this one. I was like, "What the hell, man?" Let's see if I can get all of these at once. Wait. Depth perception, L right now. Oh no, it will. I definitely cannot do all of them. Big stream day. What up, Pat? How are you doing, bro? Pat, you see Fire Red's coming to the Switch too? Fire Red and Leaf Green. Which one are you getting? I know you're a Pokemon guy. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I might have to get both. I don't blame you, man. Emily's going to get Leaf Green, so I don't have to worry about getting both of them for, like, trading and stuff. Oh, God. Move! There we go. I am a little jealous, though. Or keep it sealed. I have bad news for you, man. I have bad news for you. It's digital only in America. Yeah, so I want to show you all this. This is what Japan is getting for the release. Okay? This is what Japan is getting, and the US does not get this. They get what I believe is a physical copy, if it's not a game key card. Okay? So you get, like, the replica boxes of when it originally came out, of Fire Red and Leaf Green. You can also get the dual one. And, let me hide my camera. You also get, like, these little, like, cases that they have the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle on here. And they light up, and you can, like, show them off as, like, little display pieces. It's a really cool pre-order piece. It's a really cool pre-order piece. Okay, so these are still just download codes, but you get these as, like, little bonuses. Again, for most people, doesn't really matter. As somebody who's a sucker for stuff like that, I care. I care. I want the box, okay? And actually, my local game shop that is close to the one near my the one that's near my parents' house, they actually had a Japanese copy of Fire Red in the box there the last time. And Japanese games are not as expensive here. But we love cardboard around here. We do. I couldn't tell you the last time. Actually, I've sold more boxes recently. I've sold more boxes recently than I couldn't tell you the last time I purchased one. Oh wait, I remember what I have to do here. I'm sure it did, Chris, because everybody's trying to sell their copies before it comes out on Friday. To people that don't know. Everybody's trying to sell it and get the money while they can. I hear Emily. Hello. How you doing?
I moved, so I parked your car
Yeah.
at the other buildings.
Okay.
So that you don't have to move it until like 10 tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
And I also moved my car over there.
Okay, smart.
Yeah.
Good job. Pat says hi.
Pat says...
Pat says hello.
Simon says...
Meg also says hi.
Who?
Megski and Ice. They're all saying hi to you.
Oh, fuck.
I know they're huge fans.
Go on the camera 'cause my outfit is doxing.
You have a jacket on.
I just wear these.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, they can't. I don't think they can see that anyway, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, Narn actually says frick you, Emily. He's actually not a fan. Oh, that's good. Oh, you were gonna vote for him over Lunky? Oh, over Megan. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just obsessed with Lunky. Yeah. No, I get that. Well, it's good that you at least voiced your opinion. You know, it's important to vote even if you don't make it public at first. Yeah. Hater attitude. All right, bye, babe. Rusty halberd. Oh, look! Oh, Jesus! Dude, I'm getting gangbanged by every single angle again, dude. Oh, no, there's a guardian? I thought I hit that. I thought I parried that perfectly. I thought I had that. I wish the whole map was this eventful. See, this is why I wish Tears of the Kingdom wasn't like that. That's how it is playing Tears of the Kingdom. You're getting chased everywhere. In this game, you actually get to enjoy the atmosphere. That's why I like this game, because you can actually get lost in it and you don't have to just fight every corner you turn. But that, again, that's just my opinion. And don't get me wrong, I do like the fights. But it can so overwhelming in Tears of the Kingdom sometimes. But that's one of the main reasons I do prefer this game. You know what? I will take this Guardian out real quick, though, so I don't have to deal with it chasing me when I'm going towards the tower. So we'll go over here. Hey, you big lummox. Look at me. I might do, good luck, thank you. Should be pretty easy. I believe. I was wrong. I was wrong. I admit I was wrong. I thought I had it down. I thought I had it down from last time. Dude, I crushed it well, after the first 3 attempts last time. All right, well, we'll get it here. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Get off me! Just taking it out on these Lysels or Lizolfos. Hey. There we go. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try it one more time. Because you know the nice thing about re-uploading this later to YouTube? I can just cut that, I can just cut the two deaths out. Like, I don't even have to worry about it. It's like it never happened. It's like it never happened. That's what all the basketball YouTubers do. I watched a TikTok of one of them getting exposed the other day. Dude, he got crossed up by he got like absolutely destroyed in a one-on-one versus like a 50-year-old like finance dude. Actually crazy. Alright, so I had the wrong visual cue last time. I did it as soon as I heard, like, the last sound. Now, we're better at it again. We're getting better at it again. Should be pretty easy. That'll be a nice clip. That'll be a good one to post. Thank you for getting that, by the way. Thank you to, again, a big thank you to anybody who clips at all, like, in general. It makes, finding them and posting them so much easier. Whenever there's a clip, there's a pretty good chance if you take a clip that it's probably going to be posted to social, unless it's completely out of context and it's like, I'm not saying anything, but if I'm saying something or like I can very easily like piece it together into something, then there's a pretty high likelihood of a chance to post it on there. And one thing that I'm going to start doing as well, as I post them, I'll actually show you guys real quick because it's a cool little feature. You guys can actually, a lot of people don't realize this. You guys can earn badges in chats from posting or from people posting shorts and stuff like that to see if I can, I don't remember where it is in here. Content. Is it clips? No. Hold on. Collections? Nope. Moments? Nope. You guys can earn badges. As you take them, and if I upload them to YouTube, I can credit you with them, and it actually tracks the number of views that it gets. If you get like 1,000 views on a short, it gives you guys a chat badge. Let me see if I can just find it real quick, because like I said, it's pretty cool. Community. Okay, I have a better idea. Time to roll a Rager Brian fan cam account. I'm thinking about doing a Rager Brian clips account that I'm just, any clip that I have, I just upload the whole thing so that it hits people's algorithms, and stuff like that. I don't know. Right? Like I would do that for like TikTok, because TikTok you can get away with posting things that are like out of context. YouTube, it's a little harder to do that. I feel like YouTube, you need to be a little bit more deliberate with what you post for clips. Let me see. Social media badge. Here we go. Perfect. So right here. Zoom in a little bit. So see right in here, there's an entire social page here. As people post them where they take clips, paste the URL of your social post. What I'm going to start doing is as people take clips, I'm going to paste the URL of the clips that I post, and I can attribute them to, so let's just say Rager Brian. So it goes like literally right here. And then when I submit that, it literally tracks it to the person that submitted it. So if it's a Twitch clip, it's very, very easy. If it's like Chris is Real or Ed Mangos or whoever, it literally tracks that. And it tracks the number of views that each one gets. And you unlock different badges. So you can see the different ones here. There's like, what is this? So you get like the 100 little badge here for 10,000 and then 100,000, whatever. I don't know. It's a nice little incentive thing that they do. It's nice to, it's fun. I have fun collecting badges, so I get when others enjoy it as well. Some people may not care, and that's okay. But I like having, collecting like little chat badges from Twitch. So it is fun. Chris doesn't have the word real in his username for nothing. Yeah, it's true. Daisy tattoo I talk about, and I'm scared. If I'm approved and everything works out, I might be getting it in May when I'm in Georgia. Casey, that's exciting. Congratulations, man. I hope it works out for you. Hope it works out for you, and what your vision is with it works out too. I would like to eventually get one, but I've been saying that for years now. And can I tell you guys what my biggest thing holding me back is? It has nothing to do with not experienced a tattoo. It's forgetting that I even am interested in having one. Because I don't think of it unless somebody else, like, mentions it. And that doesn't mean that I don't want it. It's just, there's so many little things going on in my little pea brain that I just forget that it's, like, even in somewhat remotely of an interest of mine. I did have an opportunity in San Diego a few years ago, and I recognized that. And I should have done it, but I didn't. What about a belly button ring? Hell no. I'll leave that to Emily. Emily can have that in relationship. Honestly, I'm not worried as much about the pain because the areas that I want to get them are pretty low pain threshold. So that doesn't concern me. Like, one area is... Most of mine are on either my thighs or my arms. That I had thought of before, so... But again, I can't really say that until I actually get one. But I would like to. Actually, the studio that I want to go to is like an hour from Emily and I. The one that I've looked at. Hold on. It's in North Conway, actually. And it's very, very pretty. It's a very little pretty spot. I don't mind showing this because I don't live near it. But North Conway is only like an hour away from us now. So it's a nice, like, old school kind of, like, spot or whatever. Still got the COVID stuff in here. But yeah, it's called the Darling Gray. They have a really cool Instagram page, too. I was very, very impressed by their work. So that's what kind of, like, drew me to them. That looks so cute. It's a really cool place. They do it, like, old school. If anybody is ever in New England and you're looking for a spot to go to in New Hampshire, please go to, like, North Conway. Or, like, Lincoln. North Conway is, like... It's an old school... It's still done in the layout of, like, an old school... like a mountain town, like a skiing town in New Hampshire, because obviously skiing is very popular here. Yeah, it's just, it's very, very, it's so pretty. There's good food there. There's some good breweries. You're, hey, come here. Oh my, oh wow, oh whoa. It's a Hylian, a real Hylian. I mean, you're a Hylian, right? I knew it. I so knew it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go see Prince Sidon. He's up there, on top of the mountain. He's up there. He's waiting at a no-go bridge, which is upstream of Zora River. Please listen to what dear Prince Sidon has to say. I know it's sudden, but you'll understand everything once you get there. Trust me, you'll see. Thank you. But we're going to this tower first. We're going to this tower first. Wait, why did I just get a notification from the Pokemon Twitter account? Wait. Can I ask you all a question? I gotta ask you all a question real quick. Why did they tweet this? Actually, let me just bring up the Twitter page. What did they mean by this? Let me find it. Hold on. Stop. Leave me alone. What they mean by this? Why they put all these little years and copyright things in here? They are vague posting. Are they releasing more than one old game? Is that what's happening? Because this is... Isn't 2004 when Gen 3 when Ruby and Sapphire came out? Or is that 2003? Then we have 1995 to 2004. Makes you think. Makes you think. And just so everyone's aware, I don't have push notifications on for anything for the Pokemon account. So why did that push that to me? That's a little strange. Oh, shit! Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. I think it was 2003. But that means Fire Red and Leaf Green came out in 2004. So maybe they're just vague posting about the game that they're about to re-release on console. That's probably what it is. But it's strange that they tweeted it like that. That's just my opinion. I'd be all about an Emerald port. Emerald holds up, man. It really does. In my opinion, it is the peak looking Pokemon game that is out there. The 8-bit design, the 60 FPS on the little handheld. It's so nice to look at, man. The music's banger. Still had that little bit of a JRPG feel to it. Japan was 2004? Right. That was the English account, though. I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I guess we'll find out on, what is it, Friday, right? Maybe I can... I was thinking about taking a personal day this week sometime. What if I did like a little... If I'm able to get the day off on Friday, what if I did like a little YouTube stream of it? Would you guys be down to watch? Like just for like that half an hour or an hour that they go over things? I wouldn't take it off specifically for that. So like I would stream later that night again. So everyone knows like I would... I don't know what we're going to do Friday actually. If Alex is around, I might ask if he wants to do Fortnite. I don't know if he will be, though. But I don't know. It's an option. I'll put it on the side. Yo, hell yeah, Arlek. I mean, even if not, I'll definitely upload it to YouTube with, like, reactions and stuff. Because I think it's always fun to do that on occasion. Dude, they don't joke with the damage of these arrows in this game, huh? That was crazy. They don't play with that. Oh, man. Dang. Dude, that moblin sniped the hell out of me. That was actually nuts. I think I've already died more in this playthrough than I did in the... I don't think I died once in the playthrough that we did before the Master Mode one. Like, we didn't even die to Ganon. I don't think I died once. Did I wake his big ass up? Oh, I'm not dealing with you right now, bro. I'm not trying to... All set, man. We'll breeze through this dialogue again. Yeah, I'm a Hylian, no big deal. Elsa Moblin. Do you want to build a snowman? Well, Ganon is easy. The Gerudo Divine boss, Beast boss. The first time I battled the Thunderblight Ganon, I had an issue with it, but I also didn't die to the Thunderblight either. Ganon is pretty easy in this game overall. It's not the. I would say it's not the first time you do it though. I would say it's a little difficult, but once you get like the parry, keep in mind, I didn't do any of the parrying when I. Good lord. I didn't do any of the parrying when I first played this game. Well, I did the flurries, but I didn't do any of the parrying with like the Guardians or anything with Ganon. Like I kind of just avoided everything. Like before I streamed it, I should specify. Didn't I was gonna say, didn't I knock your head off? But different skill levels for different people. I'm sure. Like, I've played a fair amount of this game now, so me saying that something is easy isn't easy for everyone. I just have hundreds of hours in this game, you know? So. Whoa! You know what I almost added to the playthroughs? For, like, this year as well to upload? I was gonna do Star Fox Adventures, but... I don't know. Maybe if we have some... Maybe if we're looking for some other games later in this year, maybe we'll do Star Fox Adventures. I think that could be fun. I do want to learn how to speedrun that game, which will be a good time. Parrying in general is so hard. The fact that it's the only way to destroy the Guardians is a nightmare. I have fun with it. When I play this game consistently, it gets quite a bit easier. Like earlier, I died twice to a Guardian, and then after that, I didn't miss a parry after once. The next speedrun stream, I was thinking either Saturday or Sunday. I was thinking if we start like Fire Red, maybe we also do like an Animal Crossing speedrun in there as well. I was thinking maybe we do like 2 hours of Fire Red, 2 or 3 hours of Fire Red, and then we do like an Animal Crossing speedrun. I was thinking of that because I don't want to lose sight of it. And then we'll do Mario. I think Mario is going to mostly be an offline thing for me right now, y'all, to be honest with you. Like, I will do it on stream on occasion. And I love SM64. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's my favorite game to speedrun. I don't know. I'm having fun doing it offline and doing other things on stream right now. So that's kind of like my big focus. Yikes. Oh, yeah, the Guardian music hits. Oh, God. I feel that. It's like, especially when you don't know they're there. And then you hear the piano music drop. Mari offline-io. I like that, Kendi. I like that idea. Mari offline-io. We could do it as, I'll probably do a few alt streams of Mario, too. It'll be on the alt account. And then maybe... Well, here's the thing. If I'm gonna do Summer League again, I'll have to be playing Mario. So here's what my plan is for anybody who wasn't here for, talking through the content roadmap. We're going to do this playthrough and Fire Red, and then we're going to do Pokemon White after Fire Red. And then we're going to go through the the Mushroom Marathon, which is like it's playthroughs of games for Mushroom Kingdom characters. That should not last more than May. Then, honestly, I might even be done like halfway through May. Or maybe it'll last the whole month. I don't know. It depends on how busy I get. And then I was thinking for the summer... That's when we take a little bit of a break from playthroughs specifically. See what other games come out. Maybe we check those out. Like Emberville is going to come out in the summer, which is a game I've been looking forward to for a while now. In fact, maybe we'll watch the Emberville trailer at the end of stream here. Just show you guys what it really is. But imagine if you took a Zelda dungeon crawler and you combined it with Stardew Valley. And that's kind of what you get with Emberville. Looks very, very interesting. And it's not just the style. I'm not just talking about like the graphics. Like they actually, it's cool. And it's made by one of the developers is one of the big streamers on Twitch. His name is Carnage. He is a hell of a streamer, and he very much cares about gaming, not just farming clips and like drama and like stuff like that. He's an actual developer. So. Pretty. Look at Death Mountain in the background, man. And it's got some pretty big name voice actors in the game, too. There we go. And then I forget what the Zora wants me to do up here. So high up. Wow, I cannot believe it. Excuse me. Yes, you. I'm Groove of the Zora. It is apparent that you were a traveler, but may I ask what brought you here? I could ask the same. How very astute of you. An excellent question indeed. I, by order of Prince Sidon of Zora's domain, am searching for a Hylian, or I was, but then I fell asleep. I woke to a loud noise and awful quaking, and now here I am. I'd like to get down and be on my way, but I'm simply too high up. I need to figure something out. What tower is this? It is the one just outside of Zora's domain, but I can give you the exact name of it once I finish this dialogue. Prince Sidon is down at the bridge below, but for some reason I cannot seem to catch his attention. But you're a Hylian, yes? Well then, my luck is improving. Prince Sidon! I found one! I found a Hylian! Prince Sidon doesn't seem to notice my struggle. Perhaps I should swallow my fear and jump to the river below. Then I could return to him. He must be worried sick. No, nope, can't do it. I'm too high up. I'll likely meet the gods of the ever after before I ever see Prince Sidon again. Mr. Hylian, I must apologize. It'll be some time before I can get back to Prince Sidon. Please, you must leave me here and go on ahead. Back from cooking salmon and ravioli. What have I missed? Andrew, we did a few shrines. We went through some Kakariko Village stuff. We unlocked our first Zelda memory, and now we're working our way towards Zora's domain, which is always a nice little pretty spot to get to. So, not too much, not too much. There's a shrine down here that I think we'll go. Yeah, let's go take care of the shrine right now. Oh yeah, let me look at this. Yeah, the name of this. This is the Lanayru Tower. This is the Lanayru Tower. I think I said the name of the shrine. I meant to say the name of the tower. What the hell? A Hylian. Oh my, how wonderful. You're a Hylian, yes? Yes, I am. Perfect. It must be my lucky day. Oh, I must apologize for calling out to you so suddenly. I'm Torfo of the Zora. I've been searching for a Hylian like you for a very long time. My home, Zora's domain, is in terrible danger. That's why Prince Sidon sent me in search of a strong Hylian warrior. There he is. Prince Sidon is waiting at Inogo Bridge. Would you please talk to the prince and perhaps save us all? We'd be ever so grateful. Hold on, girl. I gotta do the shrine first. Arceus Zach? Yo, what's up, man? Are you a Pokemon fan? We were just talking about Pokemon Fire Red coming to the Switch. Always feel like a perfect couple for me, but so does Link. Are you shipping them? Dude, if I was to ship Link with anybody, it'd be Malin back in the day from Ocarina of Time. That's when I was very little, when I was like 4 or 5, I had a little crush on her. So funny. Hold on, let me bring her up. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, this was Malin. Also, what does this mean? Hold on a second. Oh, wait, what? I never noticed this. Y'all ever realize Malin had a Bowser amulet on here? Any of my Ocarina of Time fans? Dude, she's literally wearing... It's not zooming in more. But there's a... Oops. Hold on, let me bring it back up. This is literally... It's literally Bowser's head. Right here. That's so funny. That's awesome. Nice little reference right there. Well, you know what's funny about that is her dad and I believe it's her uncle, they're made to look like Mario and Luigi. So they must have just done like little Mario references in that section right there. Zelda and Link have grown on me as a ship. Yeah, I get that. I've been shipping them since I was like 5. I think it's meant to be. Y'all, it's time for a test of strength. What level are we getting right here for strength? For strength. Hey! Stand back. One day they will end up together. You think so? Oh! I didn't realize they were slicing. Dude, I am rusty at this game. That's crazy. This would have never happened to the old me. This would have never happened to the old me. Yeah, it would have. Who am I kidding? Brian, what are you doing? There we go. Well, you know what's funny? Kendi, you know in Super Mario RPG, there's Link is sleeping in one of the beds in one of the areas that you save in like one of the little inns there. And it's literally it is Link. And they're like, what is this guy doing here? This isn't even his video game. And I always thought that was funny. It's like this guy looks exhausted. He looks like the hero of time. Oh yeah, it extends the octopus. That's crazy, right? Look at me. Still too early. There we go. Yo, what up, Kyle Met? How are you doing today? I'm doing well, thank you. We are on a brand new file of... We're on a brand new file of Breath of the Wild for the Switch 2. Or the Switch 2 upgrade, I shouldn't say for the Switch 2. I'm having a blast with it. It's super, super fun. Has no post-game? Well, it does have the DLC at least. It does have the DLC. I'm good, thanks for asking. Of course, man. Shoot it! Am I dead? Dude, just shoot faster, man! Does it go through this? No, it doesn't. He shoots twice? What Legend of Zelda civilization would win in a civil war? In a civil war? Dude, probably the Koroks. There's way too many of those little fuckers running around. Dude, there's way too many. They'll just attach onto you and just take over everything. Charge! Show ass? Okay. Can you upgrade? Yes, you can upgrade the stamina and you can upgrade the health. I just, I should have done that, honestly. The Gerudo, you think so? I could see that. The Gerudo are badasses. They're almost like, they're in like hiding though. They are tiny demons. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You think the Zora would win? I don't know. I don't know enough about the Zora, I suppose. What are you doing, man? My fingers are like... I was going to say, I'm so out of practice with it. My fingers, like, they don't know what they're doing. Like, I know what I'm supposed to do, but they're doing the complete opposite. If that makes sense. Dude, I love the Gorons so much. The Gorons are... They're probably my favorite, like, race in... the Zelda series. I don't know why. I just love them. Nobody is catching the Rito. That's true. When you go to the volcano, it is nice. I don't know, man. Like, the Goron, they're always just so happy. Well, most of them. They're dancing. Dead. There we go. Get my hands back a little bit. We're getting our hands back. To anybody that has followed today, like I said, this is our second day of playing through. I have played this game before, and I'm open to tips and suggestions and stuff like that, just as like a heads up. But I have played, so no need to feel like anybody's like, not that anybody has, but no need to feel like anybody's like coaching or anything like that. But we're going to be doing a full playthrough of this game. I'm expecting to stream also. I think I'm going to stream Wednesday. I might do Wednesday and Thursday as well. To get some good time in here with this game. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm actually going to be coaching Fire Dragon again tomorrow afternoon in 70 Star. So if anybody wants to come through and see that, we're going to be working on that again. We're going to go over basement and a little bit of upstairs. So that should be fun. What's that? 70 Star? I speedrun Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. So I'm teaching him the route and like how to run and like do some of the tricks and stuff like that, which is fun. Just fun. I'm very passionate about Mario 64 and the speedrunning community and stuff. So there we go. Yeah, you can drop a quick Rushmore, bro. Of course. There you go, Kendi. You know what's funny? I did, where is it? Here we go. Playing Ocarina of Time. I added this emote too. Which is literally running through all of Ocarina of Time. And it's in one emote. Yes. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so Sidon's right here. We'll talk to him next stream. We'll talk to him next stream. I am really, really loving playing through this. I'm having such a blast. Like I said, I'm not half-assing this playthrough, even though I've already played through it. But we're not 100%ing it, but we are going to do like a full playthrough. Am I going to resend a message if you didn't see it? Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes, depending on what I'm doing in stream, I might not see things, so feel free to repost it, but just try to not get mad if I don't see it at first. You know? They have huge advantage over the Hylians and Korok because of the little super weapons that are the divine beasts. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that is true. You know what? I'm on your side. I'm on your side here now. All right. I'm going to end the stream on YouTube, and then we'll wait for Andrew's Mount Rushmore, and then we'll be on our way. Thank you, everybody who was chilling on YouTube. Make sure you follow on Twitch, or check out the videos that I have coming up for this soon. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. And again, don't forget to like the stream on YouTube. All right. It's already here. Scroll up. No, I was going to do it. I just hadn't read it yet. Mount Rushmore of Canadian people / things want to cheer up our neighbors up north. Okay, hockey. Patrice Bergeron. Maple syrup. And moose. That's what I've got. That's my list. That's my list. Universal healthcare. I'm going to be vulnerable here, and yes, I do like universal healthcare, but I don't like the wait times that they have to go through to get appointments. I feel like if we could find somewhere in between of the scheduling that we have with their universal healthcare, Chris, I find an appointment within like a week. So I think it very much depends on where you live. Again, I'm not arguing for one or the other, but we need something in the middle. And I think that would be fantastic. I think that would be amazing. But I never have appointment issues for like waiting for anything. It's crazy. Okay. I am done for the day. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Join the Discord right there if you want to see, I can't believe I didn't make Mount Rushmore. I'm sorry, Daniel. Feel free to post in the Discord. I don't know if you're in the Discord, but if anybody didn't post their Mount Rushmore or I didn't see it, feel free to post it in there. You'll know every single time that I go live. And also sub to the YouTube if you want to catch up on the rest of the VOD. Like I said, we're doing a full playthrough. So that's the YouTube right there. Let's see here. What's going on here? Hold on. Let's raid. I'm actually going to find someone from the retro team that I'm on, the Twitch retro team. You ever heard of Spank My Monkey? Yeah, I have. That's it reminds me of the Lisa Rinna meme because I remember the original quote for it was, "What you doing busting her monkey open like that?" You know? And I was like, whoa. It's a good term. It's a good term. Let's see here. Okay, I found who we're gonna raid. So they are actually playing through Donkey Kong Country 3. So if y'all want to stick around for the raid to see some Donkey Kong Country, y'all are welcome to do so. I'm just gonna toss somebody some love that is from the Twitch retro team that I'm on as well. So just trying to I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just try to pass around through the retro community and stuff like that. But I will be back Wednesday. Like I said, no stream tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some 70-star coaching. So I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And thank you guys for hanging out with me during this playthrough. It's so fun. I'm having a blast with it. And I'm already excited to... I'm going to have a hard time waiting until Wednesday. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm very, very excited to continue forward and go into Zora's Domain and everything. But I'm out of here. Have a